We're live. Welcome in KegCast 149. Live betting the Monday night card. We only got like 7 baseball games. A few started 7:05, and nothing else really going on tonight. No NFL preseason, no muff ball, no much of anything other than baseball, which is pretty fucking brutal. I'm not going to lie. But I'm here, man, because I'm here every fucking day because that's what I do. So we'll try to find a couple spots off a god-awful weekend. The first weekend I've been in the red in 3 months, and I got fucking pounded. But going to try to make it back. And we start with this shitty Major League Baseball card. So all the normal people that show up during this show are going to be on at some point. You guys know the crew by now. Anthony and Twatty were on Between the Seams earlier tonight. Hopefully they gave you guys out some baseball winners. I'm not betting any baseball pregame, like, till I die. But I'll try to see if I could find a live spot or two. Oh, here's one of our cast of characters. What's going on, Ramon?
In my cast, we got action tonight. We got U.S. Open, Jay. We got the opening night of the U.S. Open. If they get these musicians and Billie Jean King off the court, maybe we could get the match underway between Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova. 2 interesting stories coming in, even though Serena's a huge favorite. I mean, the last time we saw her on the court, she was weeping in the arms of her opponent. And Sharapova's never beaten her in 18 straight matches now. And, well, her story's well documented. But I don't know what else I got to interest you.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, we're underway in Flushing. I know you're going to head over there for a couple of nights of tennis. Yeah, I heard you were going to take in some of the Open.
Yeah, that I could officially say is not going to happen ever. But, yeah, fuck Serena Williams. She took $1,000 from me at Wimbledon. Why I bet $1,000 on Serena Williams, I'll never, ever be able to answer, ever. But I did.
Well, if you put $1,000 on her tonight, that would only win you about $200. Minus 500 or so. Check exactly. It's probably changed from now. I'm just going ballpark.
Maria Sharapova used to be the shit, wasn't she? I guess she's old now.
Oh, that was a long time ago, Jay. Right now, she's really just trying to resurrect anything left of a career. She has won a couple of matches recently, but, you know, these two haven't been playing much hardcore tennis. I mean, we're obviously into the hardcore season, but not much to go off of with any results. And there's some men's matches underway as well.
Yeah, we got 3 MLB games underway right now. No score in the second inning, Reds Marlins. No score in the second inning of the Pirates and Phillies. And the Cardinals, the ESPN game tonight, get out 2-0 on the Brewers. What's going on, boys? Ronnie, Lofton, D Money, Jump Shot, Keith, Bit, Slayer, Nick, RKE, Flick My Bick, and on and on and on. What's going on? So yeah, it's a really
in the chat.
It's a really slow night tonight. I wasn't even going to do a show, to be honest with you. These summer days, man. Pretty soon I'll be excited to do the show again, but right now I'm not. I'm not going to lie. Baseball has just worn me down, and I'm just fucking done with this sport. So we'll have football. We'll have UFC this weekend. We'll have NASCAR this weekend. Football Thursday, Saturday. So I'll be excited to do the shows later on in the week. But the first couple nights of this week, I don't even know if there's going to be a show tomorrow, to be honest. So, what are you on tonight, action-wise, you fucking junkie? I know you must. What did you bet? Like 30, 40 bets today?
Pirates are my top play, and of course, we know that the guys were on them as well. If I'm not mistaken, Twatty and Ant were involved in some derivatives. I think they involved with the Pirates in the first 5, and also the team total over. I know that Jimmy the Bag, though, was on the first 5 under in that game, which kind of conflicted in that. But Pirates, my top play tonight. Also mentioned Twatty on the first 5 with the Reds, laying a half a run, and Ant laid a run, I believe, in the full game with Cincinnati. And those guys have still got some plays to come. Also, Ant had the team total over with the Milwaukee Brewers. And I believe also they were involved in the first 5 on St. Louis. I think Twatty had first 5 plus a half on St. Louis, and still to come. They both were liking the Dodgers tonight.
Oh yeah.
But I know Jimmy the Bag gave out to the Padres first 5.
I didn't bet any of their bets, so I'm quite certain that they'll sweep the board. They'll probably be 8-0 tonight. So I should charge a commission for not betting people's baseball picks.
Well, they had a good show, a quick show, and Ant was, I believe, coming to us from that sports book. It looked like that was where he was at on that backdrop.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he was drinking looked like some type of shanty or something. I don't know what he was drinking.
I'm quite certain it was some kind of fucking shanty. That sounds about right. Later on tonight, we got Oakland and Kansas City. We got the Diamondbacks and the Giants. The only bet I made today is on the Dodgers. I made it early today at like minus 140. They're at like 152 now against the Padres and the Yankees. And Hap going to Seattle. Other than that, we don't have much. I don't know. I got to ask Dave who our tennis guy is at Odds Market. I don't have a fucking clue, but I'm sure he's good.
Well, we should have some. We have a few more matches still to come tonight. Like I said, that Serena match still hasn't started. They're just now taking the court there, and there are several matches underway with live betting. I mean, nearly a dozen, I would say, going right now. And still to come tonight, Roger Federer, just a huge favorite, but he's laying 10 games to an Indian opponent from the country of India, Jay. Also,
he's laying 10 games to an Indian, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with that. Minus 5,000. Eat a dick.
Minus 5,000. Oh man, that's actually looks like some value to me. He's probably should be minus 10,000 in this match. Anyways, Madison Keys also in action tonight, and Sloane Stephens coming up as well.
Oh yeah, she's hot. I could definitely watch her bounce around the court for like an hour and a half. I'm down with that.
Well, she's going to be laying about $3 to her opponent tonight, probably even more than that.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's freeing. I feel liberated of how little I give a fuck about this show today.
And said he was drinking a Blue Moon, and that's pretty much exactly what it looked like.
That's good. Sean, Capper Investment Soccer picks go bagel today. 5-0, 11-3 for the week. Good for you, buddy. Kill it.
Oh man, the Capper Investment Soccer been pretty hot. I understand, right? That's in the Discord. That's the Oh no, that's the subscription.
I have no fucking idea. Okay. I don't think Twat is charging for anything anymore.
Okay. Well, that's the perfect model. I mean, that's what we all strive for. I mean, some of us don't necessarily want to be touts, but sometimes you like to, have some interaction with customers or whatever and make some money. I just feel like the the better model is to have enough support somehow, some way. Places that maybe we're not out yet, but through possible website sponsorships or other types of revenue that can come in.
Sure.
Type of business now.
Absolutely.
That is the model to go. And the only way you do that is by building this following and having great fans and support partners, if you will, like our chat.
I'm hoping that the show is locked down for odds for SBR this week. If all goes well, should know something by Friday. Jay, do you know Marcus Veers? I don't. Is he like a fighter or something that I've never heard of? Marcus Veers. Nobody. I don't. I'm sorry.
Matt's Ant said he tailed an Atalanta total, and it hit in the first 30 minutes over 2.5. So,
good for you, Sean.
Good things are happening.
That's awesome. So, who is the tennis capper in the Discord? Do we know what he's on for the U.S. Open tonight, if anything?
I'll check. I hesitate to open the Discord. I got beat up in the chat for having that noise go off, but if you'll just bear with me while on the computer, I'll look it up, certainly. If it bothers anybody, I will turn it off. It's just that little ding, really. It's that little ding that you want to hear that's like the notification. When I'm learning about our Capper Investment Discord, I mean, that little ding means someone's put a post up in there, and usually it's some information that you're going to want to see. You're not seeing much dilly-dallying around with the guys in there chatting. I mean, there's some plays and maybe some congratulations or thank you in there, but really what people are putting up is their information. So when you hear the little Discord ding, that means some information is being posted, usually by one of the experts in that Discord. So I'll check it out right now.
No, I was talking shit on YouTube. When I clicked on his name, it brought me to a bunch of videos of you and Dave, I guess that is, on Odds Market. Maybe an Odds Market guy. I don't think so. I'll ask Dave.
Well, yeah, I mean, what is it? I mean, we can look it up if it's something on Twitter or something and see. I mean, sometimes you have people doing referrals, and sending out videos and things to try to get more views. That's all I can think of.
There's a couple good tennis cappers. Sean and Bit are both really good. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Sneeze was on. Is that his name? Sneeze? I don't fucking know. I got so much shit going on, man. I barely have time to sleep. So the only U.S. Open match tonight is the Federer match, huh?
Well, still to come is Federer, and on the women's side, Madison Keys and Sloane Stephens. They're not playing each other. They are playing their own matches tonight. So 3 matches still to come.
Why don't I see her? I don't see her on my list. Oh, these are just men. U.S. Open, men, women's. Boom. Serena, minus 460. I mean, is Serena going to win tonight, or is she going to shit the bed?
Well,
wow.
Again, the
Cards up 6-0. Twatty was on the cards. Good for him. You're welcome, Twatty. I didn't bet it.
Looking good. I'm also cards, but I went under. So that match, they're just concluding warm-ups right now in the Serena Maria match.
Okay. Who's the other chick that
Madison Keys is going to be in action tonight against Misaki Doi, and Keys, I mean, she's minus about 1,200. That's not much value at all. There's no value really there. I mean, I maybe minus 1,000. Could do maybe minus 1,000 if you wanted a J big boy, but at 1,200. I mean, to me, that's a huge difference. I mean, I don't know,
I got my fucking teeth kicked in, bro. I lost about $2,000 this weekend. It was a bad weekend. It was just not good. I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't hurt my bankroll, but it just doesn't feel very good.
No, I mean, if you will, we're willing to take your lumps and just hang out tonight for a little while. Everyone loves to see you and, hear what you have to say. And maybe if our cappers come along, I mean, I will throw out some plays. I'm not going to hesitate to do that.
Ramon, how incredible was the last 30 minutes of that MLS game last night that they could not get that goal in the net. The final score of that game should have been 12-3.
Yeah, I think though when Vela went out, the heart sunk a little bit for that fourth goal when he left the game, and I think that kind of put a little bit of resignation to the momentum. But yeah, they were still with plenty of chances.
Holy shit!
It seemed like that they were going to be able to come back in that game, and
I almost backed myself up and bet the draw, and yeah. I ended up not doing it like a fucking idiot. I ended up not doing it. I might have to back them though, their next match, for spite to get my money back. That's only their third or fourth draw on the year. So Bit is a good tennis capper, huh? Nate says. Well, that's shout out to Bit, even though he hates me for some reason. Have you made any college football bets yet?
Well, I thought we'd continue to look over it tonight. Take a look, maybe start with that Saturday card. We looked at kind of the games on Thursday and Friday, and I'm probably looking to continue to pull the trigger each night on a few games where we think the line maybe is going to move against us. We definitely want to continue to look at those every night. Everybody should be. Look at the lines every night. You should have them written down and see which direction it's going. If not, using a odds screen and make sure you see where that line has moved. Make sure you're not getting the worst of the line if you can avoid it, unless you think that the move is okay. But I'll definitely pass along some plays as we go along. Tonight, we'll look at plenty of college football.
Yeah, I started diving in last night. I'm going to try to bang out. I'm going to try and bang out both of my UFC articles out tonight. And then I could concentrate the rest of the week. I started digging in to the Thursday games just in case I send something out. But I still have a lot of work to do. But I'm going to bang everything out tonight so I have the rest of the week to concentrate every night on that. And I am going to be on this show less the next few months. I'm going to be on every day, but I am going to have somebody that takes over the second half of this show so I can do all the other shit that I have to do. Because it's just a lot of work and I'm not going to have the time to do everything I need to do. So what college football bets have you made so far?
Well, so far we're on Tulsa and Michigan State over 47.5. And we're also on UMass plus 15.5. And those are on Friday.
You didn't make any Sunday bet? I mean, bets for Thursday?
No, not yet, but we've definitely seen some moves from the last time we talked. I mean, just look at the top of the board right there. I mean, yeah, last night when we talked, not even 12 hours ago, I mean, it seems like, maybe 18 hours ago, right? Cincinnati was a 3.5-point favorite with a total of 60, and that total had dropped from an opener of 65. Well, now look at us now. Cincinnati is down to a 2-point favorite, and the total has dropped to 58.5. So UCLA and
I thought UCLA plus 3.5. I thought was the right side. Now I'm not so sure.
So you're looking at a very, very close game there, obviously.
That opened at 3.5, Ramon?
That opened as high as 4. Pinnacle opened at 3.5. Some places did open a 4. And remember, we're dealing with a much bigger window on these openers than just 1 week because of the opening of the season. But, you look at that score now, and you look at that total, and you're looking at something like, you're starting to get into like the 28, 27, 28, 26 range right in there. Maybe let's see. Yeah, 30 to 28. Cincinnati. Wow. I mean, it's going to be an exciting game. 30 to 28.
I mean, Cincinnati's defense is legit. We know that, right? But I don't know what to make of UCLA this year. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're due for a better season than last year, and sometimes I think we're just going to see the same UCLA we've seen for the last couple of years. But Cincinnati's defense is legit. We know that.
Well, last year, Cincinnati came out to the Rose Bowl and won 26-17, and UCLA was a 14-point favorite in that game, and went way under. The total was 63 last year, and the final score was 43.
This is Kelly's third year now, or second year?
Second, right? Second or third?
Yeah, well, we know programs take their biggest step under a new head coach in college football, usually in year two, right?
3-9 out the window. I mean, they got 19 returning starters.
Right.
I mean, it's his situation.
Yeah, didn't you say one of your kids in the surrounding area just got picked up by UCLA?
Yeah, he was actually a pretty early commit to UCLA. Well, wouldn't say early. He actually shunned San Diego State after giving a kind of a verbal commit on TV. Said San Diego State was the place for him, and then this is kind of a story, Jay. Actually, so he gives a verbal commit on on the big high school show that I participate on, and said San Diego State was the place for him. And he was on there with one of the other guys from the same conference, and said they're both going to San Diego State. Then right in the middle of the high school season, the kid Jamon McClendon debuts his own website with him in UCLA powder blue and gold, and says committed. And it really was kind of, nobody got really rubbed the wrong way too much because he's just a kid and you wanted the best for him to do what you want. But everybody's like, man, we thought we had this kid. So he is on UCLA, and really just kind of, he's a freshman. He's not going to be much of an impact at this point. Has moved up maybe to third power back. They're a starting power back, I believe, might be sidelined for the first game, might have an ankle, but may play. Just haven't looked into that yet to see what the status is, but just moving up kind of bit. So thanks for asking about that. So, yeah, I mean, expecting a big turnaround from the Bruins. I don't know, if they got all their guys in place. Thompson Robinson, is he really the type of quarterback that Chip Kelly wants, or is it just, what he's going to use for now?
We're seeing buyback on Utah. They were as low as -4.5 2 days ago. And that line's creeping back up to 6. I have right now 5.5 -110 at FanDuel, which makes sense to me. I know the Sharps pounded it early in the week. That everybody was on BYU. I just can't. I just don't see them losing this game. Yeah, that total dropped since last night. It's 47.5 now.
No, that shouldn't be much of a drop. That's right where we were sitting at last night, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was.
We were talking about it. We're like
49.
When we were talking about it, we were talking about Utah in the 28 to 21 range. Cincinnati's on the board. Cincinnati's on the board against Miami for Ant and Twatty.
Cincinnati's on the board. Wow. I can't believe what St. Louis is doing. Jesus.
Does that say 8-0 now, or is it 6?
8-0 in the second.
That's going to be a nice winner for Twatty, I believe, first 5, plus a half he had. Noli said it was 48.5 last night. Noli
I
said.
thought so. I thought it was. That's exactly what I thought, Noli. Yeah, so that line dropped, huh? A point.
Yeah. I'm showing more than 75% of the totals action coming in on the under tickets and money.
You know what? It makes sense to me. Although I do like Utah's offense, I'm not gonna lie. But their defense is not an average Pac-12 defense. I think that Utah has a better than average defense for the Pac-12, right? And BYU's defense was solid last year. Do we know how many returning starters they have on defense?
For the Y or for Utah?
For BYU.
Yeah. Stand by.
47.5 is low, though, man. I mean, what would that total be if it was in Utah? 54? Ish.
BYU has 17 total returning starters with 8 on defense.
And what about Utah? Yeah, Slayer. We picked up like 50 followers when JJ retweeted out my tweet about how god awful my weekend was.
Well, just like however you can get it done, right? And Utah, 14 returning starters, half of them on defense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand why the line is dropping, but man, they're getting to the point now where 47.5 is low.
Gerardo, Deerslayer.
What did the total open at?
D money. I show the total opening right about that same spot. 47 at Pinnacle. Opened as low as 47 at Pinnacle. I really haven't seen much sharp action. What I would do.
It opened, so the total's gone up. Really, all we saw was buyback yesterday.
We'll check the entire Pinnacle list of totals.
You're saying it opened at 47. Last night it was 48.5. And now it's back to 47.
I'm going to go over the timetable. I'm going to go over the timetable of the total at Pinnacle. Yeah. Okay, so when the game opened way back on August the 2nd, it opened at 47 flat.
Okay.
Then on August 12th, it went from 47 to 48.5. A huge move on the over from Pinnacle. Stayed at 47.5 until noon today when it went back down to 47.5. And that's pretty much the complete timetable of Pinnacle's action. Pinnacle is reporting 76% of the tickets and 72% of the money under as of about 4 p.m. your time today.
So basically we saw about a point buyback.
A full point for sure.
Does that make? I mean, I guess I understand who drove it up. Sports. What did Sports Insights say?
I'm not showing any
the public
sharp moves. It looks like a book adjustment. I don't show any respected moves anyway on the total in that game.
I mean, I get why that line initially moved because, I mean, Utah is capable of scoring 35 to 40 points. We saw it all year last year. So that total at 47.5, I understand why that line initially went up a point. But I respect BYU's defense. I respect Utah's defense too. I think I would still probably lean over though.
Last year's game was played later in the season. It was played November 24th. It was in Salt Lake City. Utah won the game 35-27 as a 10.5 point favorite.
Utah, what was the score?
35-27.
That is exactly what I was thinking. I figured Utah puts up 35, maybe 35-24, 35-21. I know that you said a respected move on BYU earlier in the week. I'm just higher than most people on this Utah team. I think they're going to cover. I think they beat BYU by a touchdown, at least. But man, it all goes out the window on game one. You know, if Arizona plays Hawaii in the middle of the season, did they lose that game? Probably not, right?
We'll just have to see how this crazy Hawaii offense continues to project. I mean, they're going to get involved in some wild games if they're going to chuck the ball around like that. I mean, it's as good as the guy looked on his completions. The bad passes were just as bad. And Tate. I expect more from Arizona, and I don't expect an Arizona. I thought Arizona's secondary would be a little stronger, but
who have they named the starter? Is Tyler Huntley starting, or is it going to be Jason Shelley?
I'll look it up.
Do we know?
I'm looking it up. Pirates have a runner at second here. Top of the fourth. All right. Every time that Discord goes off, Jay, I should mute it because every time that Discord goes off, I want to look in there and see what's being typed in. That's how much I like that Discord chat. I'm going to have to get rid of it, though. It's making too much noise. Okay. It was better back in the day when Utah and BYU were in the same conference, and my notes weren't broken up by making excuses, brother.
Oh, it's all good, man. I mean, there's 150 college football teams.
I mean, I've broken the conference, and
it's impossible.
Back to the old.
It's impossible to know, where everybody is going and who's starting without, doing a lot of work.
Yeah. The days of the Western Athletic Conference. Okay, so Huntley is quarterback.
So Tyler Huntley gets the nod.
Zach Moss, 1,000-yard runner the past 2 years. Go ahead.
Yeah, he should be a senior this year, I think.
Road teams have covered 5 straight in the series despite going 2 and 3 straight up. But that doesn't affect this game because Utah's the road favorite.
Yeah, I like their offense last year a lot before Huntley got hurt. I think he got hurt, and then Shelley, who I don't know if he was a redshirt freshman or if he was a redshirt sophomore last year. I want to say he was a redshirt freshman. Played the second half of the year. 2-1 Miami, D-Money says.
Well, It's not great for our.
That offense is very different with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. That's why I think they're going to win the Pac-12 this year. I'm calling it. They're co-favorite right now with Washington. I think they get it done.
No, I think Huntley and Moss is the big key. I think it's really kind of what makes the difference. Not the defenders notwithstanding. I mean, they have some big guys, especially up front.
You know that Milwaukee's down 7 runs right now in the second inning, and they're only plus 700. Fuck off.
What do they call that? The Utah pass rush, Jay? Sack Lake City.
Is that what they call them? I don't even know. If I'm being honest, I don't even know what they call them.
Sack Lake City.
There you go. The total is 17.5 in this Brewers game.
Jeez. I guess I think I've already lost my under in that game.
What was it?
9.5. Well, I got it at 10, but I mean, geez. Thanks. That's not gonna prevail.
9.5, huh? So you still need 9 runs right now to beat you in this game. Do you think we continue to see scoring? Or do you think it's worth taking a shot on under 17.5?
9.5 done. I mean,
I know that, but you still need 9 runs to beat you right now at under 17.5.
Oh yeah.
So you're basically getting the full game total, but in the third inning.
Yeah, Philly and Pittsburgh grooving along still, no score. Pittsburgh has a runner at third with 2 outs.
Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 36, 39. You still got a lot of outs. 42 outs left in this game to get 9 runs.
Just about to start, Jay, right now. It's pregame, Oakland and Kansas City. That's Homer Bailey and Brad Keller. Bailey is minus $1.55. The total open 9.5 has dropped down to 9.
What was your thoughts on the Dodgers game? Did you bet that game?
Well, I just want to note that right now, Twatty and Ant. Twatty was definitely on the Dodgers. I believe Ant said he was considering the Dodgers still.
Oh, God.
However, Jimmy the Bag, first 5 Padres. I don't want to get on my Padres necessarily with Twatty and Ant on them. I was kind of looking to a Padres, but it's a reasonable price on the Dodgers, so I may not be getting the best look right there. But I do think that the total dropping to 8.5, I'd actually prefer the over in that game. Yeah, it's not going to be.
You'd actually prefer what?
The over in the Padres and Dodgers tonight.
What was your bet in the Cincinnati Reds game? You can get the Reds right now plus 130.
Well, again, I just want to reiterate. I mean, Twatty, first 5 minus a half, Ant full game -1. I don't want to give out my play, with their picks on that game. I'm just going to not talk about my selection because they are on Cincinnati. If you get my drift,
bro, who cares? You could talk about
our boys.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody.
Miami, all right.
Everybody looks at a game and sees whatever angle they see.
So, I mean, this is, I got to respect our guys. I'm not looking to get any handicapping contests with these guys. They're very, very good. But I can tell you that I am on the under in that Cincinnati-Miami game. And, it was a very, very low total. I mean, it closed 7 under 30 at Pinnacle.
Who is pitching for Miami? Smith?
Lopez.
Okay. Who are you on in the Oakland game?
Kansas City in the under. We have a home run right now by Neil Walker for the Marlins.
Bit, are you in here? Sean, Bit, Shakri, anybody live betting?
Guys.
Anybody live betting tennis right now? Serena up 5-1 on Sharapova. So she's going to breeze through this set. Where was that in the Wimbledon final? Fucking broad.
We just had a nice match just end right now. 5-setter. Gregoire Barrère defeated Cameron Norrie in 5 sets. So really, really good. It came down to the tiebreaker in the 5th, and just a great match. Great match just ended.
When does that Sloane Stevens match go off?
I believe that's going to be at 9 p.m. Let me just check. I'm trying to make sure that match is tonight. I mean, I know the Keys. The Keys match is definitely still to come. Yeah, maybe just the Keys match. Let me see. Or is it maybe I don't have a line for Stevens? Let me see what's going on here. Check another book real quick. I can't tell you that Madison Keys match. Like I said, she's minus 1,200, minus 6 games, 18.5 is the total.
Chris Dobbs, what's up, my dude? Yeah, I can't find that Sloane Stevens match. I don't think it's today.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think too. Sorry about that. The 9 o'clock match is Misaki Doi and Madison Keys.
Under 2.5 sets in this Serena match is minus 700. Holy Christ. Bit, what do you think the odds are that we see a third set here? It's plus 400.
Well, Serena just dispatched her in that first set 6-1, Jay. Just doesn't look like Maria. I mean, wow. Doesn't look like she's got much out there right now, right?
Right? Barankis, he's plus 250, Bit said.
Well, if it's saying something, let's look into it right away.
Oh, Federer minus 10 games. Did you bet anything in the Federer match?
No, I haven't gotten involved with Federer. I guess minus 10 games. Only thing that Federer does, he is a man that, definitely tries to save his energy. Definitely does just what it takes. I mean, it's not going to take much to beat this player, but he definitely is a man that knows how to save his energy for the entire tournament.
Minus 10 games doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, he would have to win, what, 6-3, 6-3, 6-2? Maybe that's a lot. I don't know. Bit would know. Mike Tyson at the U.S. Open with the white beard looking lovely. Go ahead, Iron Mike. My dude. Thursday's card loaded with football games. 16 preseason plus college. Yeah. Yeah, man. Deerslayer took the Reds plus 160 live.
Well, right now, Reds at the plate, down 2-1. Nobody on.
So what did you bet in the remaining MLB card?
I have going to be the over in San Diego and the Dodgers right now is the only selection that I have still to come, but I will have more momentarily as I get them together. But I can tell you that Twatty is definitely on the Dodgers tonight, and Ant was also leaning on the Dodgers, although Jimmy the Bag, first 5, Padres. Also, Jimmy the Bag, full game under Yankees Mariners tonight. Start working on those selections right now.
Ramon faded us. How dare you, Ramon?
Well, I told you, I don't want to give out the plays, and I'm fading on the Keggers.
I
There's just
mean,
too many of them.
how
That's why I'm living the life. You know, if I was living the life like Ant, hanging out live broadcast from a sports book, they should be sponsoring the show. Ant should have his own studio there, Gabe style. They should put Ant off in the corner where he can see all the TVs, have his own desk, and sit there and talk to us from the sports book with his beer in hand, with his Blue Moon in hand. The girl can come over and take his tickets. Okay, they can get a runner for him to the window because he can't.
Right.
Okay, and we'll have a live studio show just like that other show.
Well, I mean,
what do you think of that?
Good luck with that.
I'm calling for it right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
You sound strong too.
I'm going to make one of those clips out, and I'm going to tag the sportsbook on Twitter. I'm going to tag that Iowa sportsbook and say, here's the idea. You see that guy sitting over in the corner there drinking that Blue Moon? He's your man. I got ideas on this.
So what else are you on football wise on Thursday night?
Well, we can start to get into those games right now if you want. I'd love to go.
Well, I don't really see I mean, honestly, there's 7 baseball games on tonight. There isn't much going on, bud.
Like you said, I mean, the concern is keeping you. You know, I'm concerned with you saying, "Oh, I'm not going to be doing as many shows." I mean, I don't believe it. First of all, and plus, I mean, all these people are counting on you. I mean, as great as those other guys are, you know, you need them, and they, you know, I'm not calling them out. I mean, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's so many things to do going on the next couple months.
Well,
I mean, I'll be on, especially if we move over to SBR, but this show takes like a lot of time, 7 days a week. All right, so what do you got going on? Let me hear what you already bet for Thursday.
So, do you think we covered that UCLA?
Yeah, and the Utah game. You actually are going to be on BYU, right?
I'm not as of this point, but that's the direction I was going. But now that I'm seeing this Utah going back up a little bit, I'm definitely going to be waiting on that. I think I'm going to be on, Cincinnati in the UCLA game.
What do you like? The under?
I like Cincinnati.
Cincinnati now minus the 2.5.
Well, again, you look at the direction it's going. I'm waiting, but what I'm waiting for is to pull the trigger on Cincinnati. That under does that under move is worrying me big time, but I can't get on that. I mean, if anything, you look at that score. I mean, man, it almost feels like Cincinnati in the over to me.
I don't disagree.
Well, I thought you were.
I lean Cincinnati.
Okay.
At 3.5. I mean, if you blindly bet minus 2.5 and plus 3.5 in the NFL, you'll go 55% year over year. Blindly taking minus 2.5 and plus 3.5. So, I mean, at 2.5, I kind of lean Cincinnati. At 3.5, who knows? Maybe it would be a different story.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's going back, Jay. I mean, I don't know. Are they really going to come back? And, we got the home run right here by the Phillies, Jay. Phillies are going to take a 2-0 lead right now on the Bucks.
Wow. What were you on in that game?
Pittsburgh and the over.
Okay, so I'll root that in for you.
Well, we also have the guys. I mean, we have Twatty and Ant in variations of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh plus a half, first 5. Also, Pittsburgh team total full game over. Although Jimmy the Bag is first 5 under in that game. So, yeah, Cincinnati and the under are my looks. I'm waiting on Cincinnati. The line is shifting towards UCLA. I mean, it opened as high as 4. It's now 2.5. We might be able to lay a little less. So I don't know if they're going to come back on Cincinnati and bring it back up to 3. Are books really going to go back to a 3? So, Cincinnati.
That's a big number. I mean, that had to be a lot of money to move that line from 4 to 2.5.
Well, Pinnacle did open at 3.5, but even Pinnacle has moved it to 2.5. They moved through the 3.
Right. That's big. That's a lot of action on UCLA.
I'm showing about more than 3 of every 5 spread tickets coming in on UCLA. So maybe that's where the move.
I get it. I see both sides. I could make an argument for both sides of that game, I think. So I understand.
I just want to make it clear, though, I might have said the wrong thing. I'm trying to get used to these live shows. I've only done a couple dozen of them through these. But over was the other play. Cincinnati and the over. Jay also supported that a little bit.
Yeah. What else we got for Thursday? I have not looked at any of the smaller games. Like, I didn't look at the Tulane game yet. But what else? Any big schools we have on Thursday night?
Well, I think a lot of people pointing to the Georgia Tech Clemson game just because it's Clemson, and poor Georgia Tech to end up in
36 fucking points is a lot of points. We were talking about that last night. Yeah, like
3.5.
What do you think? Them not running the triple option hurts them or helps them from covering that 36?
The personnel that he has currently is all the triple option personnel. He's trying to convert into this. So this is the problem you have for that first year or so in the situation. So Clemson, certainly can turn up the faucet, I guess, whenever they want. But they also, could be very respectful in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard Jeff Collins on multiple interviews say that he wants to move away from the triple option. Like he said that it might be it might not be, fundamentally the foundation of the offense. He'll still use it, but he wants to move away from the triple option. Now, if that's the case, and they're not just continuously running time off the clock, and we're actually going to see the clock stop for incomplete passes, at least until they spot the ball. I think that maybe they score more points than they would have, but Clemson's going to have more time to run that ball, to run their offense and make plays. So my gut says that the 36, them running a new offense helps Clemson to cover that 36. Your gut says what? They cover the 36 or they don't?
Well, they were respectful last year, and again, it will be a different situation. Clemson won the game at Georgia Tech by 28 points, laying 15.5, and that went way over. That 70 points were scored in that game. I think it's getting a little up there right now. I think when you start to get over 5 touchdowns is when the look starts to come back on Georgia Tech a little bit.
What's the total? What's the total in that game?
I'll tell you in just a second. But I will tell you this: that Clemson, in the history of the series, 17-8, last 25 against the spread in the series. The total in this game currently sits at 59.5 at Pinnacle. Only one sharp move that I've seen come in. They took under 60.
Somebody said the team total was like 48. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. 48. I mean, they'll have to score 7 touchdowns, right, to get over that team total. That's a lot. I mean, they could do it. It's Clemson. Their defense might get 2 touchdowns. That's a lot. What did we lose, Ramon? Bit said, hold up. Bit, I'm trying to find a way to get on this goddamn Serena match. Is she in a full-out bodysuit? Is that what I'm looking at?
You know how she likes to show out in this tournament. I think that the French Open she goes a little bit more outlandish, but she likes the dark colors in New York.
So
That's going to be over quick.
48 for a team total is a lot. I don't know. That seems unplayable to me. Even though I guess I lean over, but I think that seems unplayable.
No, I'm right now. I'm leaning over, and I think if it continues to go down, because really, if you look at that, 49-14 takes you over.
Right, but that they have to score 7 touchdowns, and if they do, they get over by a point or a half a point. That seems extreme. What else we got on Thursday night?
Well, you talked about that FIU Tulane.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at that game at all. Have you?
Just the line.
What's the respected move on that game?
Two-way action.
Both sides?
Yep. All right, I got to give out. I need my water. Just time out.
All right. I'm not sure if we lost Ramon. If he's like dying.
I'll just get my water.
You're all right, my friend?
Just get my water.
Serena would be minus 350 over Bagel Boss. 100%.
Doing what?
In a fight, Deer Slayer said. She'd be minus 1,000, bro.
You'd smash Bagel Boss.
Put some respect on that name, Slayer.
Yeah, two-way action, Florida International, Tulane. They took. There's something deep. Hold on a second here. Looks like Pittsburgh's going to be on the board. It's Musgrove. Musgrove. RBI drive. It's 2-1.
2-1 Pittsburgh, or they're down a run?
2-1 Philly.
2-1 Philly. Yeah, to anybody that is watching that's new, the show normally has more people on. It's more fast-paced. We are normally rapid fire looking for live lines. It's just a really slow night, man. We're gearing up for football season. There are 7 baseball games on tonight and the fucking U.S. Open. So don't let this show be indicative of what you think this show actually is, because
when you're going down
it's not.
Bottom of the barrel here. Freddie Galvis, though, has just hit a 3-run home run. Jay and the Reds lead 4-2, and that's big news for Twatty and for Ant. Twatty first 5. Big 3-run homer just now.
Nice. So what's the score?
That gives the Reds a 4-2 lead.
There you go. What interviews do you have to do later on for your channel?
Yeah, for some high school stuff.
Oh, nice.
I'm a little bent out of shape about this week's coverage with the TV station, but that's just my own bitterness. We'll just stick to gambling. They have me on a game that's not. I cover a specific region with my own coverage, and then work for the TV station. They're sending me to a game. I make a specific request. Hey, can you please keep me on a game in my region so that I can kind of kill 2 birds? But they have me going to a game way far away. It's going to really, really make things crappy this week. Here's a home run by the Cardinals. Yachty's just hit a solo home run. And now it's 27-1 Cardinals.
Bases loaded for the A's early, D-Money says.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Get that on. With the line in that game.
Doves on the first 5 over in the A's game. Yeah, 4-2 Cincinnati. Big in the 5th inning. Wow, assy. Oakland's got the bases loaded. How many out? 1 out. If they avoid the double play ball, they should get a run in. St. Louis up 9-1. And 2-1 Phillies, middle of the 5th.
Boy, right now, Keller's feeling it. He's all over the place. So big moment early here. think one interesting match right now at tennis is watching some of the other matches and not the ESPN coverage. Taylor Fritz and Feliciano Lopez. Fritz ahead 4-3 in the fourth, down 2-1. But Fritz has had to have the physio come out. He is going to continue, but they're looking at his knee, which has some scabs on it and some bruises, but it could be more like a slight sprain, but he's going to continue the match. But that's a pretty nice match going on right now, Taylor Fritz and Feliciano Lopez. Lopez up on the seeded player, 2-1.
Bit, did you bet anything in the Federer match? Pirates down 1 or plus 295. That doesn't sound terrible, right?
So we're in the bottom of the fifth right now, and the Phillies up 2-1. Nobody out, nobody on. There's a base-loaded walk, and Oakland's going to be on the board. 1-0 A's. Now we're going to get a visit to old Brad Keller. Base is still loaded with 1 out. All right, so I'll talk to continue to look at those games we mentioned. We got a little bit distracted there. Lengthy visit to the mound. Just say, only thing I can say right now in Florida International and Tulane, just, small visiting dogs, but definitely prefer to get 3 there. And now you're looking at a 1.5 at Pinnacle. So,
right.
Yeah. Texas A&M is going to be in action on Thursday night. They're taking on Texas State. A&M's a 33.5-point favorite. Total 56. Sharp moves came in today, a couple of them. I don't know if they're that great, but they're on the under. And so far, we've seen 3 sharp moves all on the under in this game.
What's that, the A&M Texas State game?
Yeah. I think it's pretty solid, but
did you bet anything in the game?
I'm probably going to go. I trust that move, it looks like. I mean, they took it at 58. It's now 56.5.
And what do you think?
I almost got it. Yeah, if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it now. I mean, I'll get it soon.
They're minus 430 bit. I mean, D money.
There's some steam coming in tomorrow right there on the Yankees at minus 190.
What was the move in the Dodgers game?
Take a look. I mean, we already know that, Twatty is on the Dodgers. We know that Ant was leading Dodgers, but we know Jimmy the Bag, first 5 on the Padres. The moves in that game, I mean, the game opened about $1.60, currently at $1.45. So the line has moved in favor of the Padres. The total opened 8.5 to the over, and it's still 8.5 to the over. Two-way action from sharps on the side, but the Padres action does look a lot sharper. Three moves came in on the over, on the under, but that was under 9. One move came in at 8.5 over 20. This is mixed action.
Yeah.
Spread money coming in on the Padres at about a 3-2 clip. Dodgers are heavy in the parlays tonight. Players are heavily using the Dodgers in parlays. A's get another run, 2-0 now.
And they
bases still
walked in another run. I mean, what a joke. The first 5 run line is minus 3.5 runs. Holy shit.
Cody asking about the Diamondbacks and the Giants. He's interested possibly in D-backs in the first 5. I definitely prefer the Diamondbacks in this game. It's going to be a selection of mine, so probably not going to mind the derivatives on the Diamondbacks as well.
So you like the D-backs, huh?
I'm going to prefer the Diamondbacks in this game with Young pitching on the road against Beatty. They did open the slight favorite. The move's been slight on San Francisco, but nothing to be alarmed about.
A triple Oakland, wide open 5-1.
5-0 A's. As far as the total in that Arizona game, it opened 9. It's now 8.5. It opened 9 under 17 at Pinnacle. Now 8.5 over 15. And sharp moves have outnumbered on the under at a 4-1 clip.
Nice, Chris. Pitt, this is the last time I'm going to ask you, bro. Are you on anything in the Federer match?
Yeah, I should be checking the Discord and have these plays ready to go with these guys. I don't know if they put any tennis in there today. I didn't really. I should look. I just hate that little ding that goes off. So Serena really just mopping it up here. Okay, probably break her right here and win the match. Looks like it'll go 6-1, 6-1.
How many hits does Oakland have right now?
Okay, let's check that out for you.
The total right now is over 9.5 hits for Oakland.
Right now, Oakland has 3 hits.
So they need another 7 hits.
Is not involved in opening day of the United States Open. No action for Bit.
Man, this is slim pickings today. Jesus Christ.
All right, well, I can continue to get in some of this. Let me go back and take a look at some football on Thursday. One game we talked about a bit last night, Kent and Arizona State.
Yeah, I have no opinion on that game right now. That's all you.
Well, right now the lean is going to be definitely, I think, on the under in that game. That's the way I'm looking right now as far as the lean is concerned. Seen a couple moves on the under, also one on the over, however.
Oakland and over 9.5 is minus 550 right now.
Lopez was closed out. Taylor Fritz in a first-round match at the U.S. Open.
Serena 6-1, 6-1.
Yeah, that's just a quick night for Maria. Quick tournament. So we still got the Keys match. We'll probably look into that one on the ESPN coverage, I would think, with this match ending so quickly. We'll move coming in tomorrow on the White Sox at under 9 just now. You heard the jingle.
What else you got? Any other football?
Well, one other game on Thursday night. No, I think we covered it. Utah and BYU. We can move on and maybe take a look at some of the Friday action.
Yeah, what do you got on Friday?
One game, I don't know if you had to pick one of the features, Wisconsin at South Florida. In that game, Wisconsin opened a 10.5-point favorite. They're now up to 13.5.
Wow.
Total 57.5.
57.5, huh, for a Wisconsin game. How many times are we going to see that this year?
I will tell you the Sharps are all over USF in this game, and they are not afraid to keep taking this number. I don't know how the books are going to look at it eventually. Let me see what the public's up to. 2/3 of the action coming in on Wisconsin, so the books aren't going to be too worried about it. But this looks like a Sharps versus square play. And the Sharps are going to be willing to take USF. Showing 9 sharp moves on USF with just 2 sharp moves on Wisconsin. So I'm apt to side with that. Yeah, let's take a look. Early game on Friday, Rice and Army. This one starts at 6 Eastern. Rice is on the borderline of the top 20. They're at, maybe between 23, 24, 25. I don't know where you might have them in your power rankings, but Army's no joke.
Wait, did you say Rice is ranked 20th in the country?
No, sir. I said Army.
Oh. Okay.
Army is one of the top 25 teams in the country. I think.
I thought you said Rice.
No, that's who they're playing. Army's favored in this game by 21.5 points. It opened 24.5. I mean, right now I like Army, and I like Army to get it done. I think at that price, I think Army. I'm not sure how much Rice is going to score. I mean, I like the under. I'm pretty much liking right now Army and the under.
Sean says a good bet is under 9.5 games in the first set. Did you bet money on that, Sean? Because if you did, I'll bet it.
Nice. I mean, Keys looked great in Cincinnati, didn't she?
Under 9.5 is minus 240, though, Sean. I got under 8.5 at plus 102. Under 9.5 is minus 240.
Keys has beaten her in 4 of 5 career matches.
In the first set, no, FanDuel doesn't even have that prop. I don't even see it. DraftKings, though, has total games in set 1, 8.5 at plus 102, 9.5 at minus 240. You know what, Goon? I'll have a better answer for you later in the week, buddy. when I take a look at that kid.
He's the first bet at 6'2" or 6'3", currently around about plus 350.
Well, what about this? What about this, Sean? 6'2" is plus 370 and 6'3" is plus 360.
I think those are both great prices. I think the 6'2" is a better price. I think the plus 370.
If she wins 6-1 or 6-4, I'm fucked.
Yes. Misaki Doi is ranked 108th in the world.
Yeah, I saw that bit. Over 9.5 games is like really good money. Plus 110 under 8.5. Yeah, I'm right around there too. But I mean, like 500 on. If you bet 500 on 6-2 and 500 on 6-3, as long as it wins, you're making $1,300 a profit minimum. 500. If you bet 500 on 6-2, it pays $1,850. If you bet 500 on 6-3, it pays $1,800. So you're gonna make you'll make $1,300 as long as it doesn't go 6-4, 6-1, 7-5. I mean, what are the odds she rolls through this girl and wins like 6-0, 6-1?
I think it's possible, but I mean, I'd love to see Madison Keys win this tennis tournament. I think that'd be awesome. So,
do we think that she's definitely
straight sets at minus 300? I don't have a problem with that. I don't have much problem with any of the derivatives of Madison Keys in this match. I'm concerned that all the prices on her have gone up a little bit.
I got under 9.5 at minus $2. Under 9.5 at minus $2. Is that a solid bet? Bit says I think she's better than 2 games. Bit, what do you think about under 9.5? Do you think that this is going to be a 6-4 set? Under 10.5 games is minus 700. Jesus.
I'm going to have until maybe 45 more minutes, Jay.
That's fine.
My interviews are starting to roll in. I'm going to do it at 10 o'clock Eastern, it looks like. I'm going to have 3 kids on, I hope, at the same time with my co-host. StreamYard's changed my life. I mean, I don't know. Not just with you, but I mean, and I appreciate it, but it's a neat way to make content, I'll tell you that.
I think that's awesome. I'm happy for you, buddy.
I'm happy for you.
Well, don't be happy for me yet. Nothing's happened.
I'm gonna throw this phone through the. Look, I know that you got to keep under wraps a little bit, whatever's going on. But
Jimmy announced it today on the show. He's like, I just got back. I haven't heard anything about you being the late show yet, but I know it's going to happen. You'll hear from me this week. Well, I was like, oh, okay. Just going to put that out on Jump Street, huh?
This one's banging around in the corner. The Royals are going to get a little something here. It's a 2-run home run. The Royals are on the board, 5-2.
Oh, they got on the board, huh?
Phillips hits a home run.
Man, Bit and Sean said 6-2 or 6-3. God, if I don't bet this and it's 6-2, I'm gonna fucking puke. Ugh. Man, if it wasn't for having a $2,000 loss this weekend, I would throw 500 on these two chicks right now. Even if you bet 250 on 6-2, another 250 on 6-3, you're still making $700. $6-1 is plus a nickel. 6-0 is 12-1. Do you know anything about these two girls?
Yeah, Madison Keys coming off a great victory in Cincinnati. I mean, she is looking terrific right now. She's looking incredible. I hope she wins this tennis tournament. She's definitely looking great, impressive form. She's beat this girl 3 times on hard courts without losing a set to her.
Without losing okay, not a game.
Right.
Without
Doi
losing.
beat her 1 time. I think Doi won one of the matches. I think Keys is 4-1 against her. But
Deer Slayer said she's minus 1.5 sets, minus 315. God damn.
Doi ranked 108th in the world.
Tough as hell. Alexandrova is even, though Keys is top of the game, so I think this could be a 6-3, 6-4. On hard courts, Keys is undefeated. Well, what is she just to win the match? Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's overwhelming. Keys is a great tip to win this tournament, Jay. Sorry about that. Message coming in. Everybody's starting to hit me up right now on this.
Minus 2.5 games in set 1 is minus 170. So basically, she has to win 6-3 or better. Oh, Viper, don't even get me going.
A little steam coming in there on a preseason NFL game. Giants over 33.5 for this week. Anybody cares about that? Like a neat little move.
Keys 2-0 is minus 320. See if you can get plus.
Yeah, I'd prefer $3. 320 may be okay. I don't know what.
What do you mean plus 6 bit?
Plus 6 games. Plus 6 games. I would plus 6 games. I think plus 6 games. Plus 6 games about even money. I think. Bits tab is Doi in this match.
6-3, 6-3. You would win, right?
That'd be a push.
No, not at 6.5.
Oh, at 6.5. Oh, it's 6.5. I mean, but yeah, I mean, aren't you laying $150 at 6.5?
Let me see.
Oh, if you're laying 6.5, you're getting a great price with Keys. You're probably getting plus money. Now, well, let me say this. The 3 matches that these two players have played on hard courts, If you add up all the games together, it's 36-13.
What about minus 278? Correct score, 2-0.
I think 278 is a great price.
Yeah.
I do. I think it should be $3.
Plus 6.5 is minus 139.
Plus 6.5 is minus 139 on
yeah.
Gold.
Yep. On DraftKings. Plus 8.5 is minus 480.
Well,
Do you guys think that she wins in straight sets?
Here comes Gogi. I don't know if Gogi is available if I have to go, but he's just checking in the chat. Well, at 275, I like the straight sets bet. If you you're looking for a play with that you got to lay something obviously. And
270, yeah, 278.
$3.
What?
If that's value or not. I just think that should be $3. This one is off the wall. Looks like the Pirates got something going here with an extra base hit. They're going to try to send the run to the plate. He scores. 2-2 ball game now. Pirates and the Phillies here at the top of the seventh. Yeah, I think minus 275 because I think it should be around minus $3. So I prefer the derivatives on keys. I mean, I'm certainly not going to lay 1,000. I'm not going to lay 1,200. I mean, I think 1,000 is the right price. Actually, I think 1,200 is not the right price. If I say that on a huge favorite like that, I think Ant knows. We talk about setting prices. You shouldn't be afraid to lay big chalk or take a big dog if it doesn't match with your numbers. Oakland's doing more damage right now against the Royals. They've added a run here. It's now 6-2. Oakland scores again. They still have runners at first and second.
Gogi, can you come on, buddy? Can you come hang out with us?
Some steam coming in just now. It's on an NFL game. Dallas minus 3.5. That does not look good. That is not good steam.
I could bet Oakland money line, and she wins in straight sets at minus 210.
More NFL steam.
What do you got, Ramon? Spit that shit out, bro.
That was just some NFL preseason, though, so I'm not going to get too fired up about it and just start rolling off when we're trying to make some plays. They're laying Pittsburgh minus 3. Pinnacle just moved to 3.5 at even. Pittsburgh's on the road at Carolina this week. So that's a key number, though, even for a preseason game. Pinnacle opened 2.5, minus 14, now up to minus 3.5 at even, and that's a preseason game. Here comes Roger taking the court, though. Don't forget about the Roger match. Taking on that Indian guy. Roger's minus 15,000.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't even watch this Keys match, huh?
Sure you can. Do you get any of the tennis packages at all?
No.
Well, I can always recommend, I'll type in the chat if anybody cares, the site that I like to go to watch live tennis. Maybe you guys are familiar with it, or maybe you have your own streaming boxes like I do, but I can always recommend Score Live, scorelive.com. Just go to the tennis menu. I'll type that in the chat. And you probably should be able to find it on there, whether or not it's good enough stream for what you get, what you're looking for.
MSG. Oh, is it on ESPN Plus? If it is, I get that.
Yeah. What am I thinking? Well, I just got a list of all the matches that, and you just click on it and there it is.
All right, I'm going to bet her in straight sets. Right now, we got Oakland, top of the third, 1 out and 2 runners on. Looking to do more damage.
Wawrinka losing the third set. He is up 2-0.
All right, boys, I'm trusting in you. I know I've given you a lot of fucking winners. So I'm going to hope that this girl wins in straight sets and you pay me back one. No pressure, though.
One thing this Thursday night in NFL preseason, Red Zone is going to be on this week for once because of all the games being played at one time. All right, we'll go back to some of those games if you want. From Thursday night, we talked about Rutgers. How are they a 15.5-point favorite against UMass? The totals dropped to 55.
Has it?
Utah State at Wake Forest. Wake Forest a 3.5-point favorite. Total 63.5. Colorado State and Colorado is a 10 Eastern start. With Colorado favored by 13.5. Total all the way down to 57 from an opener of 64.5. And also Friday night, I said Friday night, and then Friday night, Oklahoma State at Oregon State. That's at 10:30 Eastern. And that one is going to be a track meet. Oklahoma State favored by 14.5. They opened 16.5. Total 76 now. That opened 73.5. Wow. Looking at a projected score there of about 45-30. 46-30, 45-29, something in that range. Oklahoma State. Overwhelming money and tickets on the over in this game that's been driving that total much higher.
What else you got? What are the early games on Saturday?
Leading us off on Saturday, Jay, let's start to cover some of these games. Florida Atlantic is at Ohio State. Ohio State opened 27. It's now 27.5. Total open 62, and it's now up to 63.5. Heavy parlay action for Ohio State in a lot of parlays. Only one move I've seen come in this game, and it's on the under. They took it under 64.5, and I think that's why we now see it down to 63.5. South Alabama at Nebraska. Nebraska opened 32. They're now up to 35. Total opened 63, now 64. Nebraska taking most of the public action, nearly 3/4 of the tickets and an overwhelming amount of the money. Sharp side right now is certainly South Alabama.
What's the total?
64.
64, huh?
Yeah, so you're looking at a game here in the range of 49 to 17, maybe 49 to 14, 49 to 16.
Any moves?
Yes, there has been 2 sharp moves. It looks like the sharps are on South Alabama. They took it at plus 34, and they also took under 65. These seem pretty okay right now. I mean, the direction I'd be leaning would be South Alabama and the under at this point. I'll read off some more Saturday games. There's just a ton of them, and maybe you just want to stop me on something that interests you.
Yeah.
You catch anything in there. But look at this right now. This one is in this Oakland, Kansas City game. It's a home run. It's a 3-run home run, and look who it is. The man having an awesome season, Marcus Semien. The A's are all over the Royals. I've got myself a double loser in this one for sure. But the A's smashing. They've got a 10 spot tonight.
Dubs wants to know, what do you think about the total in the Dodgers game? Do you like the over?
I do.
There you go, Dubs.
It is my selection.
I took a shot on the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, Twatty definitely gave out the Dodgers on the Between the Seams show, and Ant was definitely leaning Dodgers. So that was the play. I will note that Jimmy the Bag is on the Padres' first 5 in that game. My selection on that game is on the over 8.5, juiced at minus $1.17. Okay, some more games on Saturday. See if these catch your fancy. Some of these aren't that great, but we have East Carolina. These are noon Eastern starts.
Right.
East Carolina at NC State.
What's the line?
And in this one, it is a pretty big move. NC State opened minus 20. It's now minus 16.5. Total open 57.5. It's down to 54.5.
Okay.
So definitely some interesting moves. It seems like it's heavy action. East Carolina is the public play, it looks like so far. And that's maybe what's been driving that move. East Carolina is taking the sharp action at about a 2-to-1 clip. And sharps definitely prefer the under in this game. If you're going to get on the under, you got to get on it now. But I don't know if it's that great of a play.
What is go ahead, keep going.
Akron is Illinois. Illinois opened 15. Illinois is now minus 17. The total opened 56.5. It's now 61.
Wow, that's a big move. 5-point move to the over, huh?
Yeah, and it could be the public on this one. I'm showing more than 3/4 of the tickets on the over and maybe even as much as 90% of the money on the over. Sharps have been split on their opinion on the total, but I think now that it's gone up as high as 61, they're looking to come back. That's the way I would look as well. I'd look to come back on the under in Akron and Illinois. Sharps definitely were interested in Illinois laying the 16 points, and now it's up to 17.
Twatty said the Ohio State game clearly goes over.
That's a pretty public side, I'd say. 85% of the, over 80% of the action looks like coming in on the over if you look at the consensus ticket reporting sites. Interstate rival.
Houdini, we will have a fight cast starting 3 a.m., bro, for the prelims. Just like normal, nothing changes. Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
Ball State and Indiana are going to meet. This one's at a neutral site. Indiana opened 16.5. It's now 17. Total opened to 59. It's now 60. A lot of places still holding it 59 in that one. And I'm seeing two-way action by the Sharps. My current lean is to the over. Toledo is going to take on Kentucky. Kentucky opened 13.5. It's now down to 12.
What's the total?
Yeah, total opened 58. Now 59.5, heavily juiced to the over, and I'm showing this sharp Pinnacle's holding the line at 59.5 over 21, but the square books have already moved to as high as 61 in that game. Public money coming in, definitely on the over. The Sharps like the over. I'm not sure it's a good move. They're also split on the side there.
I lean under.
Mm-hmm.
If that Kentucky defense, I know they lost, people like Josh Allen, but if that Kentucky defense is 70% of what it was, even though that Toledo offense was explosive last year, I think I lean under.
So it looks like Gogi just got in about 20 minutes ago from the trip to Florida. So see if we can get him in here for you, Jay. He might be jet lagged a little bit. I don't know, not the same going north to south to north, but okay. Continuing on, Mississippi State and ULL, Louisiana Lafayette. In this one, it opened Mississippi State. This one's being played in New Orleans. Mississippi State opened 22.5. It's now down to 20.5. Total opened. This is an old number, but the total opened as low as 51. Pinnacle opened the game at 56. But just way back, the total opened at 51 when they first came out with the totals. Like I said, these games have a little bit larger window than the 1 week window that we'll see on a week-to-week basis. So there might be a little bit more action there, but the action was heavy on the over, and that total now has gone all the way up to 59 at some of the square books. Pinnacle holds the line at 58, and that's in the Mississippi State ULL game in New Orleans. Sharps are all over ULL in this one, I can tell you that. I'll probably be with them on this, just to let you know.
You like ULL? I'm actually higher. I'm pretty high on Mississippi State this year. Probably higher on them than the market is. But I get it. I understand why you're not looking to lay 3 touchdowns. But it wouldn't shock me if they cover that number. I assume Thompson's the quarterback. Still.
Take a look at the Bulldogs for you.
I'm not sure, but I would think he is. Hill's probably either Hill or Gibson is going to probably be the starting running back. I don't know. I don't think they're that bad.
We'll look at that. Bulldogs notes.
Roger over 18.5 at plus 300. 11-2 cards. Jesus Christ.
One of the more interesting notes I think about MSU. Let me see here. I have that. Is these defensive numbers last year, Jason? Obviously, we know they had the great defense, but just look at the numbers.
Oh, Mississippi State, yeah, they were phenomenal.
Number 2 in points per game, number 4 in yards per point, number 1 in total yards per game, number 1 in yards per play, number 3 in rushing yards per game, number 5 in yards per rushing attempt, number 2 in yards per passing attempt. I mean, elite.
How many starters do they have returning on the defense?
Just 4.
What's up, Twatty?
But they're expecting the defense to be just as good. Hi, Matt.
What up, Encyclopedia Brown? How you doing?
Thanks for coming on. Hey, how we looking, man? Cincinnati Reds got it done for you in that first 5, didn't they?
Yeah, but I lost. Yeah, I mean, I'm 2-1. What can you do? You'll take that. I lost the Pirates, though.
You could retire on that one. You could retire on 2-1, Twatty. Yeah. The Pirates' first 5, right? First 5 plus a half, but 1 with Cincinnati
and St. Louis.
And the St. Louis first 5. Yep. Great job.
Yeah. So sitting 2-1 and have a big favorite. Just as extra spending money. That's what I'm looking at tonight with the Dodgers. You love to be at least tied going into that last when they're a big favorite.
Did Ant ever, when you were talking about it on the show, I think he was just calling it a lean, but I don't know. He's sitting there at the casino, but he did not commit to it when he read off his plays at the end, I don't believe. I think just you were on it officially on the Dodgers.
Yeah, I don't think he gave it out.
Was there any concern? Did you pay heed to the fact that Jimmy the Bag was on the Padres in the first 5?
No, actually, I've just been so busy. I haven't even really got to watch the show very much. You know what I mean? So to be perfectly honest, I did not know that. I mean, I can see it. I'm not sure why people are wanting to fade May. I mean, he's done nothing but pitch well since he's come up. And who is it? Not Luke Casey. Who's on the mound for the Padres?
Eric Lauer. Yeah.
Yeah, Lauer. So, I mean, Lauer, while he has good numbers, and I even said this to Ann on the show, while he has good numbers against the Dodgers, my thing is the more you see a pitcher, I don't give a shit if you've been successful or not. The more you see a pitcher, the better you're going to hit that pitcher. That's just in the case. The way to even prove that is look at third time through the order. You know what I mean? That's a known fact now that these pitchers get hit the third and fourth time through the order. So, the longer you see a pitcher, the better chances you're going to be successful against them. So it's just a matter of time with this guy. It's not like he has electric stuff that he's going to keep blowing these guys away. He's going to get his. I don't know if it's tonight, but you're not going to keep shutting down the Dodgers, especially when you have stuff like he has.
Twatty, how many of those like little blurbs are making up one article?
I didn't understand the question.
Like you sent me the thing on Florida State, right?
Right.
How many of those is in one article?
No, that was the full article. She asked for 450 words or 450 characters. I one of the two. Why? I was more asking about the format for you.
Yeah, well, I thought it was 450 words, right? That's what you told me last night.
Yeah, it may be. I don't know. But I was asking you not even about the I was asking you about like the setup. Is that how you think she wants it?
I really don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay. But I've been emailing Henny girl all day, and no one's gotten. I haven't heard from him. So, but anyway, so I did a write up on Ohio State. I really like them to cover, boys. I like them not to cover, yes, to cover, but more to go over that total. I see a 55-21 type game, 50-20 type game. So that's 70, 73 points. And I think the over-under is sitting at low 60s, something like that, 63, something like that. I really like that to go over.
Yeah, right now, Matt, a pretty popular public play, I'll certainly say that it looks like a lot of the action is coming in on the over, but bookmakers are willing to hold the line, I think. You're probably going to be going 63.5 over, 63.5 flat right now. Maybe you could get it at 63.5 at even money on the over. I see that maybe it's juiced a little bit to the under there. So the slight move, it came in open 62 early on, but Pinnacle did open at 63.5. So really, I'd say we're not seeing much movement. So maybe not too worried. Sharps are on the under in this game, I think, but I don't think there's anything special about that. So whether or not you need to pull the trigger right now, I'm not sure. I'm not able to give you much of a projection on that. What the move might happen. All I can tell you is that there was an opener of 62 and it's now 63.5. Although Pinnacle has moved the number slightly lower.
Well, I think one of the reasons that it's so low is Ohio State lost 3 of their linemen, stud linemen. So they have a brand new line. So that may be keeping some people off. But all these linemen that are coming in are absolute studs. They're 4 or 5 star recruits. They're junior college transfers. They also guys that sat behind really good guys. And J.K. Dobbins should just completely take over the third and fourth quarter. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to give the chat that if you wanted to get on it early. Again, like Raymond says, I don't know, or Ramon says, I don't know if it'll go up or down, but I definitely like it.
I am writing it down as we speak.
What else? What other place do you like in football?
Well, that's the only one that I've really dug deep into. I'm going to probably look at this Florida State-Boise State game. I know Boise State lost their quarterback, their running back, and their best receiver. And Florida State returns a shit ton of starters from last year. So I think it's actually going to be a close game. I think the line's only like 5 or 5.5.
Sure thing. Right now, Matt, I'll give that to you real quick, and you can continue. Maybe you'll continue your analysis on that, but certainly let me read that off for you right now. Florida State, this game will be played, by the way, in Jacksonville. Florida State opened a 4-point favorite, as low as 3.5 on the opener at some of the square books, but Pinnacle opened this game at 4. It's now Florida State minus 5.5, and the total opened 54, and it's 54.5. So a little bit of a move there on Florida State from -4 at Pinnacle up to minus 5.5. The Sharps are definitely favoring Boise in this game. Matt?
Yeah, again, I'm probably going to be on Florida State. Probably. And I haven't officially done it, but that's the way, breaking it down, I'm leaning right now.
I would say now's the time. I mean, I could see it's tough. Will they go to 6? I don't know. They actually had gone to 6 in a few places, and Sharps quickly bought that back to 5.5. So not sure books are going to be willing to give out a 6, but you're definitely paying a little bit of tax already from the move to 4 to 5.5. Whether or not it'll go higher, I'm not sure. I think that the Sharps might keep this one at 5.5, and you may be able to lay 5.5 up until kickoff.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm still digging into it. I'm definitely going to be on Virginia against Pitt. Pitt is going to be bad this year. I mean, they lost 2,000-yard rushers. I don't think Kenny Pickett's the answer at quarterback. So I'm going to probably be fading them this week. And that's a short line as well. Like, I'm going to go with like 3 it was or something like that. But I'm going to dive into that game as well. I'll probably be on Virginia. I love Justin Fuentes. Oh, excuse me. He's Virginia Tech. Sorry. But so we'll see what I come out with that. But
yeah. In that game right now, Twatty, the game opened at Pinnacle, Virginia -3, and it's down to 2.5. So you are seeing, the move, I think, on Pitt. They took that key number of 3. So currently at 2.5. You might be able to wait on that, see if they're willing to go back up there. I'm not sure they will, but I can tell you that the Sharps love Pittsburgh in this game. They really, really love Pittsburgh. Sharps are on Pittsburgh and the under. I'm showing sharp bets coming in at about an 8-1 clip on the Panthers, and the Sharps like the under.
Yeah, that's not a tremendous. I mean, I appreciate it, just not a tremendously big deal to me.
No. I'm just giving you the line.
You like the Dodgers, Twatty?
No, I appreciate that. That's one of the things that a lot of people really follow, but I really don't follow. But no, that's great info, though, Raymond. Appreciate it.
No, I think the line move is the most. I think it's the most important thing. I mean, I don't want to, if we could debate it if you want, but I think line movement is the most important thing. That you should be basing all of your action on line movement. You should be setting forth your own line. You should have your own threshold on what you're willing to pay and what you're willing to lay. And I don't think you should go against certain line moves. I don't think necessarily players should be laying 5 when they could have laid 3. I mean, they're playing just a maximum price. But again, that's up to you whether or not. I mean, you've already missed some of the value there. Whether or not you're willing to wait and lose more value, that's your call.
No, what I'm talking about is where the money's like 90% of the money is on this or 10% of the money is on that. That's what I'm really talking about. But I understand that's what moves the line when there's 90% on one side. But
I don't know. Not always. I mean, I think you definitely can see sharp action move the line. You can see the public sometimes upwards of 3/4 of the action on the public, but the bookmakers are willing to respect the sharp money and move the other way, and that's something I definitely track.
Did you bet the Dodgers?
Oh yeah, that's a play for sure.
-146. It's very rare that I'll lay that much juice on a game. Usually, I won't go above 130. But yeah, I liked it enough that let's roll with it.
Okay, these guys are getting a little uptight. Jason, Twatty, if you could keep Jason company, thank you. Good to see you. I'm gonna have to go and get these guys. Are starting to bug me with a bunch of messages to get rolling. So appreciate
right,
so we covered basically all the way through Saturday, those early games right now. So we got a ways to go on those other games, and appreciate it, guys. I'll check back in and see if you're still on in an hour or two. But I don't know with this card the way it is. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Gogi is back. He's going to come on and hang out too.
Great. I'll be watching.
All right, buddy. Gogi, I sent you an invite.
Good to see you guys in the chat. Thank you for being patient with me as I kind of get our learning curve together and making appearances on the Sports Keg.
All right. It's all good. It's all good, man. All right, be good. So I bet the Dodgers earlier today. So if you lose that, it's probably my fault.
What? I didn't think you were making any free games.
Yeah, I know. I bet one game today, and it was the Dodgers. And I bet this chick that everybody's talking about in fucking tennis.
Madison Keys?
Yeah. If 6-3 in the first set is plus 370, right? 6-2 is plus 370 also. So, like, if you bet $250 on each, you're going to make a $700 profit each way. But if she wins 6-1 or if she wins 6-4, you are fucked.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm hungover. I can't even tell you how many drinks I had at that fucking bar last night.
Did you ever figure out if she actually took your 50?
No, I just threw all the money in my pocket. I didn't really fucking count. That was crazy.
So, like, did you make progress at least? Like,
oh my god, tremendous progress.
Really?
Tremendous progress. Like, and there's this contest that they're running, and she's like, "Hey, can you go up to my manager and just tell him how good I am and all this?" And so I went and did that for her. That won me a lot of brownie points, and so we'll see.
Well, I mean, I still have yet to see a picture. I'm just saying.
No, it's fucking creepy. What am I supposed to do? I can stalk her on Facebook, I guess.
Well, I mean, have you graduated to like that point in your relationship?
No, I what her. I mean, I know her name, but I mean, I'm not gonna stalk her on Facebook. I could get a picture of her that way, though.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we're making progress. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but you're right. Last night when you were like this, for some reason, man, like it takes about 6 hours for the whole show to get uploaded after you're done, and not just the last 2 hours.
Right.
But now you'll be able to go back and see Max laughing his balls off. When
I already did.
Oh, okay. I live in Orlando. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on, man.
Oh,
I live in Orlando, and that transferred into like somehow that transitioned into like the whales getting abused. I mean, what the fuck were you actually saying?
Oh my god. Well, I looked down and I saw Maxwell. Maxwell always is talking about like he doesn't like horse racing because they hit the horses to make them run faster. So I was like, how could you go to SeaWorld? They beat those whales. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
He beat them? With what?
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though. You got moxie. Like you'll tell your own mother you just moved to Pittsburgh. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Hey, listen, it's not even about that now. It's just every time I'm out and I'm on live, I have to do it. I have to get it in somehow.
Yeah, that might have been the highlight of the show while my dreams got fucking crushed in MLS.
Oh yeah, and I lost the fucking Dodgers game. By the way, I made a shit ton of progress last night, and this is for the chat. Like, I'm such a degenerate, and I guess we all kind of are. When I lose a bet, like I lost the Dodgers over last night, normally I would chase. I would go to the blackjack table, and I did 120 on the game. I would chase it. I'd do 240 on the table, or I'd do 240 on another game, or try to get it back. But last night, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to take my losses, be professional. It happens. Then I walked away and didn't chase. So that's huge because a lot of people go on tilt, and I'm sure there's some people in the chat that fucking go on tilt. You know what I mean?
Everybody gets annoyed and just hammer something.
Right. So that was like a big step for me last night to just say, okay, I fucking lost. I lost, $120, and then I spent this is the other thing I would do. I lost $120, but I spent 100 at the bar. So now I'm down 220. I would normally chase that. You know what I mean? Just to have a night that was free. And I didn't do that. I fucking, I spent 100 at the bar. I lost 120 on the game, and I got the fuck out of there.
You were content enough with the progress that you made with the chick. And you were like, fuck.
That was the other thing. I was so happy sitting at that fucking bar with those two bitches that I didn't even want to go gamble anyway. So maybe I'm just convincing myself that I had discipline, and I really didn't. I don't know. We'll see.
Wow. I'll tell you, man, for all the time that you put in at that fucking bar trying to pick up those girls, you better land one of them.
Well, here's my philosophy. And no one take this wrong. Guys are a bunch of bitches. Like, they won't talk to women. They're afraid to talk to women. So if you don't talk to 10 hot girls, you're not getting a hot girl. If I tend to talk to 10 hot girls and 9 of them tell me to go fuck myself, I still end up with a hot girl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just relentless. Is that basically what you're saying?
Yeah, if you don't talk to any of them, you're not going to get one. If I talk to 10 and 9 of them tell me to go fuck myself, at least
that 10th girl makes it all worth it.
Right, exactly.
How much money do you think you have invested in that bar? Like the total bar tab?
Like ever, or just like over the last month or two when I've been trying to? I would say, well, it's $100 a night, and how many times do I go there a week?
Yeah, wow, you're in like 400 deep a week trying to pick up that peach slice. Jesus Christ.
No, well, it's more than that. I mean, I'm drinking there too. I'm having a good time, so it's not all about that. Chris Dubb said it way better than I was talking with a fucking dick in my mouth. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's true.
And I'll miss 90% of them. Whatever.
I love it though. I love the commitment to excellence.
Is that what you call what I'm doing?
That's what I call it. The commitment to excellence. That's what we're going to call it.
Isn't that the Raiders motto?
Well, we're going to borrow it because I want to.
Okay.
How about that? We're going to throw a party on this show when you finally land one of these chicks.
Like, I knew that I was making progress because when she left, she's like, I'm going to be here Wednesday and you better be here. Now, in fairness, that could be because I give her big ass tip.
Right.
No, it's not. You know why, Jay? This is fucking crazy. Wait till you hear this.
What?
I was gonna give like her a $50 tip or something, and she's like, don't. And I'm like, why? She's like, I have to split this with the 35 other bartenders that work today. From the morning shift all the way to they close.
Right.
So my $50 tip was going to be split 35 ways. So she was going to make like $1.75 off my tip.
So how do you get around that?
I can't. I said to her, well, can I just slip it over like here? And she's like, no, I'll get caught on camera.
Oh, man. That's terrible. Gokester, fresh from Miami.
What's up, guys? I just hit a bowl, so I'm a little coffee, but how y'all doing?
My man. How was the trip, bro?
Oh, man. I just got back about an hour ago. My ears are still popping, but it was magical, guys. It was magical. There's about 20 of us there, 25 of us, and Diplomat Beach Resort, 26th floor. You know, it was just unbelievable, guys. Next time they do one of them, I highly recommend you get out.
Yeah, I will, buddy.
Nice.
What
Missed you guys.
What did you make any money at Gulfstream?
Yeah. Oh my God. We almost
crushed it.
We almost hit a rainbow pick 6.
I know. I heard.
Dude, we were 5 for 6 going into we're 5 for 5 going into the last race, and we had 4 horses, and our horse didn't come through. But my God, we were so damn close. We had about 18 guys chip in. It was just a magical time.
How big was the ticket?
The ticket altogether was $578.
Wow! And you would have hit a nice chunk of change.
You know what? It wouldn't have actually been as much, just because all the horses that won were chalk. You know, so it kind of killed the payout. But still, we all would have. It would have been like $1,900. We would have won. So, it was a great time there. Marlins. Did you guys see that Marlins game on Friday?
I heard about it. Ian was on. He took the Marlins at like 10-1 live.
He did. He was sitting right behind the dugout, I guess, and he got a good feel what was going on. And they were down 7-0. He jumped on them guys in the third, and
he got a good feel.
He got because he's at the game, right? He was literally right in front of the dugout for the Marlins. So he was, I don't know, he's just right there. He's like, you know what? He puts his bet online, gets a little bet in there, and they went on a 19-2 run.
Wow.
The Miami Marlins, guys. That's right. They went on a 19-2 run, won 19-9.
Were you on them?
No, I was pretty drunk. I'm not gonna lie. I was causing a little ruckus. But Jimmy the Bag, oh my God, he was on the first 5 with the Phillies and the Marlins, just dagger in the throat. Just 3-run home run, 5th inning, 2 out. We made some good cash though, guys, at Gulfstreams. Tennis there. Our tennis capper went 9-0 when we were down there. What else?
Did you say I caused a little ruckus? What's a little ruckus for you? Like littering?
Oh no, I don't know. I was really going for a home run ball, and I was in the next thing you know, 8th inning. A home run ball came in there, and there was 4 of us, and it got a little hectic in there. But we were all good in the end. But I didn't get the ball. But it was a great time, guys. It was just a magical time. Red Girl was there. You had Ski Profit. You had DJ Bit. So many guys. Dom Ricci. Big Ray Goo was there. Him and his wife. So unbelievable.
Are you bet anything today?
Today? No, I just riding home. I got my Japanese baseball on deck though for the guys. I missed out a couple of days, Twatty. I apologize. You know, I partying a little too hard, but
hey, it's all good.
I'm right back on the grind here for you, and
I'm glad you had fun.
Oh, I appreciate it, but I wish you guys were there, man. We were talking about both of you, but looking forward to what's going to happen in football season. Hopefully, we can get that ball rolling.
Yeah, but
before you go on, hey Jay, this was the fucking idea right here. Who was it? Deer Slayer, always good for an idea. What do you think about this, Jay? I could buy her like a $50 ticket, right? A sports ticket, and give that to her, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
And then if it hits, there's $100 tip. That cost me $50.
That's not a bad point.
And then you tell her, right? And then you tell her where to find the picks. Get her in the Discord chat.
Get her in the Discord?
Yeah.
You know I love me some Discord, and I talk about it all the time, but I'm not asking this bitch to come in the Discord. Now, Dear Slayer, that's the idea of the night. I love it. I'm going to do that one.
What do you guys think of just taking the Yankees here?
I got nothing.
I might take the Yankees here, guys. I don't see why not. They just smacked those Dodgers. I know they're high. They're really looking forward to that series. This is Hap's former team before he was on the Jays. I imagine he wants to pitch really well here too. I may be a team total over for the Yankees possibly here.
I just want to see you with some action, bro. Let's go.
That's it. That's why I'm here. All right.
Let's go.
Man, I miss Bet365. You guys don't have it down there. Criminal.
Oh, you missed it last night, Gogi, or was it 2 nights ago? This guy comes in. He's like, "Who's this young guy that does that foreign baseball?" He's like, and we're all like, Gogi, he's really good. He's up, like, we're all, talking you up. He's up 10, 12 units in the last 2 weeks.
No way.
Yeah, right. And then the next sentence, he's like, "Well, this is fucking Dave from Capper Direct. I'd never buy anything from you motherfuckers."
Shout out to you.
He completely trolled us.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Trolls are going to be here. What are you going to do? Just fucking bat them to the side like a dirty fly. So, whatever. Let's see here. Game lines. Check out this Yankees. I don't see why not, guys. The Yankees, they're feeling great here. Hap, and just like I said, Hap's coming in against his former team. I'm going to look at the team total over here, guys. Just give me 1 sec. 5.5. I'm putting that on the board. -110. I'll do it. First play, Yankees team total over 5.5, 110.
I don't know. Where did he get that from, Rich? That was funny shit.
What a time, man. Fuck. Stayed with Jimmy the first night because I didn't have a hotel. That was something else. He didn't have room service since Monday. So just imagine that.
So my day comes down to the Dodgers. The Dodgers win. We got a nice 3-in-1 day. Dodgers lose. We'll be 2-2 and down juice.
I hope the Dodgers win, bro.
You heard about those numbers against Lauer has against the Dodgers, eh?
Of course.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. That is a low line. -141. I'm seeing now at Pinnacle.
What's up, Ross?
Yeah, man, what a time. Fucking Fat Fist. What a guy Fat Fist is, man. So listen to this. We show up, we're fucking literally wearing the exact same thing. It's green. I had green shorts. He has green shorts. He's got Boston Red Sox flip-flops with black socks. I got the same thing with Jays. We both had a black. Like, it was insane. It was pretty funny, but no, Fat Fish, shout out to you, buddy. Great time. Definitely knows how to party. He fucking hooked us up there. It was good times, guys.
Yeah, man, you must add a ball.
It's hard to talk about it. Like, you almost, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound nearly as good when I say it out loud, but it was.
No, we all know it was probably one of the best times you could have.
It was, yeah, DJ Big Boss, he talked his way into getting the 28th floor suite with the large balcony, like the curve around balcony looking out to the ocean. So we were out there just burning them down out there and having a great time.
Gogi, there's your troll. Kevin Pelt.
What's going on, Kevin? How you doing tonight, buddy?
He called you a gay diver.
That's all right. You know, I've been called worse.
Oh, he's back? You got to be kidding me.
Oh, I got it.
Let him go.
Oh, Steve is finally in the chat when one of these trolls comes in. Oh, that's fantastic.
Hey, you know, who's he on? Who are you on there, buddy? What do you got, Japanese baseball? Anything or what? No, we shouldn't pay him any attention. Let's go back to these lines here. So I'm on Yankees team total over 5.5. I have no reason to think elsewhere. What do you think, Jay?
I think this might be the worst night to bet on anything. This fucking card is a joke. That's what I think.
How about he says we fade you?
Sure.
Wow. That's a losing proposition.
If you faded me since I started this show, you're down $26,300. If you're a $1 better. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
you got to come at me with something better than that. Yeah. We fade you. This is the first weekend I've been in the red in months. I mean, I don't go to your place. I don't try to bother you. I wish you success, because that means that the people that are buying your plays are winning. And I'm not a hater. I want to see everybody win. So I wish you success. But you have to come at me with something better than I fade you. Wow. If you fade me since February, you're gonna have an issue paying the rent. Fade you?
Anyway,
look at this crew. Bro, have you seen the fucking guy that runs your ship? He looks like
I am in bed.
Looks like a pedophile. What are you talking about?
Come on.
I am in bed, so he probably is going to win that one.
We got 5-5 in the Pittsburgh Philly game here, Jay. That under just got killed. 7 runs in 3 innings. That's something else. Sensi putting it to him here as well. 6-2, guys. Anything on this tennis? Anyone got any plays on the tennis? I know we got the U.S. Open going on.
No, but Bit said that Federer dropped the first set.
Really?
As a -5,000 favorite.
Wow.
We fade you. That's just the wrong thing to say to this show. Anything besides that, call me fat. I mean, go with that. That works.
Call me fat.
You.
How is the black man? I guess that's me because I'm in the dark.
Oh boy.
Trust me, I usually need a pint of blood. I'm not black.
Jeez, I leave for 4 days. I come back, and now the show's just got a bunch of haters.
Yeah, you know why, bro.
Jeez, we must be doing something right, eh? Holy fuck. Because if we weren't, they wouldn't give a shit, right?
Kevin, if you faded me this weekend, you did well. If you faded me for the last 6 months, you're down 30 grand. I mean, come on, man. I mean, let's be real for a minute here, at least.
You're in a cardboard box.
Let's be real. Let's at least call a spade, okay? If you faded me, you made money this weekend, okay? But I've bought people cars the last 6 months. I've paid people's mortgages, literally, the last 6 months. Wow. I mean, come on, man.
Forget about it.
I mean, I'd rather you call Max a little Jew and call me fat. Go with that.
Let him go, Gogi. I want to see. It's entertaining.
Sure. So we got 14-2 here, guys, in Oakland. They're just pouring it on. Unbelievable. You might see 20-something runs here by Oakland at the end of it. Money coming in a little late here on the Dodgers, -145. That's a good sign.
Federer -1100 live. Wow.
Let's see here.
Everybody everybody, do me a fucking favor and go to Cappers Direct, please. Just go say hi to him so this kid will leave me the fuck alone.
Well, we got Nadal. Yeah, he's down. Up.
And furthermore, you guys are charging $99 for 3 days, right? Jay does it for free. So how could you really even come at somebody who's doing it for free anyway? You know what I mean?
They're probably taking his cut.
7 days of $3.99 a month, and you get 1 month free. And you're gonna break my balls. I'm here 7 days a week, bro. 6 hours a night for free, and up 263 units going into tonight since February 1st. And you're gonna break my fucking balls? I mean, are you kidding me? Somebody's gonna go pay you $3,500 for the year, you stupid loser. Good luck with that, Kevin. Good luck.
But my thing is only like, why don't you go at like Wager Talk or one of the who else is selling picks? You can't really come at someone who doesn't sell picks. That's not fair.
Dude, congratulations. You're not taking anything from me. It's fucking free. I personally don't have to charge people to pay my rent. All I have to do is bet. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, Kevin, I did have a bad month. There's no doubt. In that month, I was down 20 units, so that puts me up 65.
All right, word joke. Are you done though? Like, because I'm gonna get paid to do this show, bro. Matt, you've hurt people.
Hey, if you've been with me from the beginning of the year, you're up 65 units. So, yeah, of course. I went through a 30-day period where we were down. Yeah, no doubt.
They came to them hurt. I mean, I can't. I try to give this kid a chance because I'm just not that guy. That
money coming in here in San Diego.
But here's what I'll do, Jay. Here's what I'll do, Jay. And I put this on Twitter. I will offer a contest at -110 to your even money that I'm better at baseball than you. I'll even give you the juice. I'm down for that. We'll do it for $1,000.
I mean, I'll bet you $10,000. Okay, you want to talk? You're $3.99 a month, big boy. I'll bet you 10 grand that over the next 4 weeks in MMA, I make more money than you do. $10,000. Ask Natalie about you. I mean, really, Kev? All right, so I'll bet you a legitimate 10. All right, you're a fanboy, right? You're here sucking me off right now. I'll bet you $10,000 over the next 4 weeks. I make more units than you in MMA. 10,000. 10,000. Yeah, I'm a fat boy in a corner that's got 10 grand that says you're a fucking joke. How about that? 10 grand.
And my offer's out there for another grand.
We have Bruce Buffer. No, you don't. You don't have Bruce Buffer on your show. The guy that is the host of Invicta has Bruce Buffer on his show. You're a fucking joke. Stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Bruce Buffer these nuts. I got 10 grand. Are you in? $99 for 3 days. All right. Well, when you have 10 grand, you come back and talk to me and we'll set it up. Until then, eat a dick. Fuck out of here.
One Arizona game.
I'm sorry. I just can't anymore. I can't. The fucking joke's over. We get it. Go to Capper Direct. All right. I'll tweet a shit out if you leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Twatty, why weren't we on the Athletics tonight? It's 14-2.
Yeah, clearly missed that spot.
St. Louis 12-2.
I didn't miss that one though.
No, you didn't.
They were the underdog too.
Ninth inning, the Pirates are plus 220, tied in the ninth. Philly has runners on.
You got a guy on first.
What do you think about that, Twatty? Plus 220?
What was it again, Jay? Sorry.
Plus 220, tie game in the ninth.
And there's a guy on first base.
Well, that plus 220 sounds pretty good.
They got one out and a guy on first base. Philly does, right? If they get out of it, you're plus 220 going into the top of the 10th.
Right, exactly. And you probably have the better bullpen. Not that they have a great bullpen, but
Better than Philly, you think?
I don't mind that.
That might be worth a look, boys.
Mm-hmm. No. I'm not sure if Milwaukee has any fight left in them. They might be a fade going forward. They're really losing the wheels on the boat here. Or on the fucking car.
You're right, Michelle. I might. Although I'm going to be honest, very disappointed.
We're underway here in both baseball games, late nights.
Yeah, need this game. That'll be a nice day. That'll be a nice day.
Hey, Bit, are we seeing something here? You think this guy's going to be Federer?
You know, JP, I'm on the opposite of that, but you know, there's a lot of people with you on that tonight. Wonder if maybe I'm on the wrong side, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put on this.
Yankee. I don't want this motherfucker getting in my Discord. Oh my god.
Who?
That motherfucker that was just trolling us.
He joined?
No, but I could see that as the next fucking step.
Oh. Well, everybody go to Cappers Direct, all right? They got runners on first and second and one out.
Figures, right?
Now you could probably what can you get Pittsburgh at now? Oh, still only plus 200. How is the between the seams going, Matt? You got what's your year to date? You and Ant.
I don't know. We really haven't been keeping track. I would say we're up though. I could go back, but no one is like. I'm not saying it's not important. It's important, but no one's even asking. I think they're just happy that we're giving the plays. But we would be up because I went up 4 units two shows ago, so we're definitely up.
Nice. Someone's got feedback there, eh?
Yeah, it sounds like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Like there's an alien spaceship outside Matt's window.
All right, out there. You guys got to bear with it for like till I get off. It'll be like 5 minutes. I don't have my head. I left my headphones at the bar.
Oh no!
Yeah.
She got a 50 spot and the headphones. Jesus Christ!
Oh, and Ant's 2-0 tonight, and I'm 2-1, so we're 4-1 tonight as well.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Jay, exactly right. You're not on them, so of course we're 4-1 right now.
You're fucking welcome.
Pittsburgh plus 230.
Pittsburgh 230.
Don't tell me that D money.
Oh, Philly's 1 hit away from winning it. Are you on that, Jay? Or
no, I didn't bet it, but I thought it was an interesting spot.
Yeah, if you get a double play, that's going to be a nice juicy number. Nice fat number.
Yeah, they're plus 280. I mean, you're either going to see like a walk-off or a double play here.
Pretty much. Oh, we got a bases loaded single, I believe.
Did you?
Yeah, so it's tie game. It's not looking good, though. They're plus 425. Fucking Musgrove's having a hell of a night. Well, he's still going there, Twatty.
Yeah, he's interesting. I mean, he can be really good or really bad. He's never really in between, but he's like a number 3, I'd say. Oh, everyone in the chat and the Discord, I bought Phil Steele's package for the year. If you guys want to get in, not in financially, but I could probably on the DL get you the codes.
Who is that?
Phil Steele. He's a real good college guy. He uses a lot of analytics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is he? He's a capper that sells plays?
I don't know if he really. Yeah, I mean, he gives plays, but that's not really what he does. He more breaks down the plays, more like a fan graph would. Graphs with baseball.
I got you. Mm-hmm. I heard that name before. I think Big Boss and Ragu got like a magazine or something with his name on it.
Yeah, he does he has his own magazine.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Joe in there.
All right, I'm hearing that, so that's static, so I'm gonna bounce out of here.
All right, bro. I'm gonna end the show in a little bit anyway. So.
All right, boys.
All right, be good. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, see you guys.
Take it easy,
All
buddy.
right. So, how the trip was good, huh, brother?
Oh yeah, man. It was unbelievable there. Just probably as you'd think. Up late, drinking, enjoying the pool. Wasn't as many girls there, I won't lie. A lot of families, but still a great time.
How many people were actually down there, do you think, total?
Probably about, like, throughout the whole week, probably at least 25 people probably showed up, maybe more. Maybe closer to 30, 35.
Considering that people were flying across the country, that's not bad.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of local people from Florida showed up. It was SBR put on a nice event there. The beach was unbelievable. Probably the nicest spot in Fort Lauderdale that we saw. So it was great, Jay. It was sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, buddy. You guys got to get to one next year.
No doubt. Bryce Harper's got the bases loaded, 2 outs, looking for the walk-off. Wasn't his kid born today?
Was he? Is this his birthday?
I thought like he had a kid today.
He had a. Oh wow. We'll do it for the baby there, Harper. Do it for Bryce Jr.
Doug said he's a well-known college analyst, been around for years. That's cool.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, that sucks, Daryl. Yeah, at least you got a new gig, though.
Yeah, I think this is when we're going to see a lot more totals starting to drop. They're going to be making their cuts here for September. And you start seeing better pitching here coming up, guys. So I'd start looking a lot more unders, especially if you're seeing 9.5 still, 10s across the board, weather changing. Don't tell that to St. Louis or Oakland, though. They're 14 and 12 spots here. Do you have any tennis action right now, Jay?
I bet Madison Keys.
How'd she do?
In straight sets. Well, she's minus 1,200 on the money line, and it starts at 10:30, like in 10 minutes.
Okay, so you got straight sets. Is that just 2? Is that like 6?
Yeah, she's got to win 2-0.
Okay, yeah. I got you. It's been a while since I've bet tennis, but I'm looking forward to it. I watched a lot of it while I was down there with you guys as ESPNs, and you guys got great sports channels down there. Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, all those ESPNs. I actually watched the Conor McGregor interview last night. That was cool. He's still a nutcase. What do you think of Conor?
I think he's an incredible talent that is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I agree. He's his own worst enemy. But yeah, it's quite the spot. Have you been to Florida there, Jay?
Oh yeah, my grandparents lived down there for like half the year. My biological father lives down there.
Oh wow.
I am very familiar with the area that you were in.
The Fort Lauderdale?
Yep.
Dude, we went to this Aqua Bistro. Have you heard of that?
No. I've been there in a few years.
Oh, brother, it's a fine dine Italian restaurant. It was like I was in a New York fucking little spot, little mama. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, my dad lives like 10 minutes from where you guys were.
Oh, wow.
And my grandmother is about 20 minutes. Well, when she was alive, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of rain there. You get some rain like for an hour or so, then the sun comes out, and it's starting to get into their tropical season down there in Miami, where the storm's coming in. Actually, there was one coming in, I think, Wednesday there. So,
yeah, man, Florida is amazing. Like, it could rain on one side of the street.
I know.
And you cross the fucking street, and it's not raining anymore.
Yeah, that happened today. We were driving to the airport.
Their weather is fucked.
Yeah, it is. Humidity was pretty bad too. You get that glaze on your face to just fucking sweat. You know what I mean?
You could cut that air with a knife.
You can cut that air with a knife. Yeah, I know. It's heavy. Heavy duty. But yeah, what a time. Went on the beach there. We were right on the Atlantic Ocean, eh? So, yeah, SBR, quite amazing spot. Amazing spot. Got us a great rate too.
Oh, Flick is from Florida. I know Nick and Steve. Yeah, we got a lot of people from Florida.
Yeah, we had some of them down, I'm pretty sure. I know, obviously, Nick was. Yeah, what a place. What a place.
It was straight sets, Bruno, at like minus 275.
There you go. One nothing Yankees.
You missed a good weekend, bro, because it was the first weekend in 3 months I wasn't in the black.
What do you mean? That's a good weekend?
No, I mean you missed a good week. It was a good weekend for you to be away.
To be away, yeah.
Because I got fucking killed, man. But you know what? We celebrate.
There's no UFC, right? That's why.
No UFC, no NASCAR. Yeah.
Yeah.
We celebrate the wins, and even though it's a free show, we're accountable. We're accountable for the losses too. It's just the way I roll.
Exactly, guys. Who did you have for the golf?
Well, day one, me and you, we had our matchups, right? And then I didn't bet any matchups. Day two or day three, they stopped it early, so they ended up playing a round and a half on Sunday. And like Saturday night, Koepka was one stroke back and plus 350. So I took a 1 unit shot on him, and he fell apart down the back nine.
Yeah, I saw Rory with his chip. He had, or not chip, but probably 130-yard pitching wedge in. Went off the side of the green, should have rolled in the water, and he hit that huge box.
The drain, like a drainage ditch.
And it popped, and it definitely was going out. He would have taken the penalty there and had to have dropped somewhere. So that was very, very lucky.
Oh man, JT fell apart.
He did, yeah. So Rory,
did you bet anybody for the actual tournament?
Yeah, I was just looking here. I didn't win it. Rory won with the best score. He would have been 13 under, I believe. 12, 13 under, and Shifley was 10 under. So he put up a good fight, but Rory it was his luck of the Irish, something like that. He
came out of nowhere, man. Like other than the Canadian Open and the Players, he was shit all year. He was not great this year.
No, I know, and that Canadian Open was great. He really played a great match there.
Right, and he won the Players, right? And he had a great last weekend of the FedEx Cup.
And he was making.
Now he's got to go out and win a major.
Yeah, exactly. He was really making putts. He was really getting hitting every part of the cup too, which is huge.
When's the next major?
Well, they'll have the President's Cup which it's going to be the international one this year. So America versus everyone else. I believe it's the end of September, guys, and that's going to be there. So there'll be two captains. I believe it's Tiger and I want to say like Ernie Els or something, and they'll go head to head. I'll look it up actually right now. They change it up every year. But that was the end of the FedEx Cup there.
Dodgers have runners on the corners and no outs and are minus 230.
Yeah. Just looking up these tournaments. Heard people got struck by lightning there. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, man. It was crazy.
Why didn't they stop it? You know?
They did stop it. That's why they had to play like a round and a half.
Oh, okay. So people were just trying to hide or get back to cover when they got hit by lightning?
The trees were getting struck by lightning. I think an actual person might have got struck by lightning.
Oh, my God.
What happened about Big Boss's balcony in the storm?
Oh, I was fucking like, I don't know, like out of a movie. I was like just a sailor out in the fucking edge of the boat, just enjoying the fucking storm rain coming at your face. I was a little drunk, I think, but I don't know, I was just enjoying the mist. Next thing you know, I was soaked, but I don't know, when you had some drinks and you feel that nice cool rain on your face, Jay, it's nice. First night was great. Friday night was pretty crazy up in DJ's room there and the Marlins game. And then Saturday we're pretty much at Gulfstreams Park for about 5.5, 6 hours.
That must have been a great time.
Oh, man. There's some good photos there, good picture. I actually hit a 10-1 in one of the stakes races, the grade 1, I believe. Velasquez was on the horse. He just won by like a fucking head nod.
How much money you have?
I right when I want to have more. I only made $68 off it. So, I was because I was betting so many races, Jay. I didn't have $30, $40. I was just doing like probably $8-10 a race, but that's probably about 15 races, throughout the day. So,
did any of you guys hit on Code of Honor?
Yeah, I had Code of Honor, but I didn't bet it right. I bet Code of.
I think we lost Gogi. I think the hamster stopped spinning. Viper said it at the same time. Come on, Dodgers. You're not going to scrape a fucking run here, boys. Come on, Chris Taylor, you shitbag. Roger said, fuck you, buddy. And like that, he's gone. You're back.
I'm sorry, Jay. Fucking internet.
Yeah, bro. What you gotta feed that hamster? I mean, come on.
I know. I fucking gotta fill the fucking milk jar up in the Skittles there. I feed it Skittles too. It likes Skittles.
I mean, you're not feeding that hamster. That's no good.
What are we talking about? Oh my. Wow, it's really bad tonight.
We were talking about I don't even know, dude. I don't even remember.
I can't remember either. I think
Are we going to get some runs here from the Dodgers or what? And Gogi's gone. Oh, God. Fuck me.
all right. I don't know what's going on, Jay. Sorry, guys.
It's been that kind of show, buddy.
Yeah,
I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to do the show.
Well, hey, man, we appreciate you jumping on. I know I do as a supporter of the show too, just like everyone else. So it's just technical issues are really, it happens. But
Maxwell wants to come play.
John, come on in, Max. Why not? I gotta help my connection here. Fuck. But no, it was a great time there, Jay. We yeah, unbelievable. I actually played Jimmy the Bag in ping pong, guys. If you don't know, Jimmy the Bag is it's got a little game, a little table tennis action.
How'd that go?
We were 1-1, and he beat me in the second match 2-1. But I had the bad racket, so we'll leave it at that. Literally, the one half was fucking. It was kind of ripped off. But
Are you calling bullshit?
I'm
over
calling
the racket?
bullshit. Is exactly what I'm saying. I'm calling bullshit. That backhand, man. Every time I go to the red side, it'd fucking sail because it didn't have the fucking rubber padding on it. It was just straight wood on the one side. But that's the thing. I had it first game. He won. Then he had it the second game. I won. And then I had the shitty paddle the third game. So whoever had the shitty paddle pretty much lost. But they were close matches, like 21-15, 21-18. There's some videos or some pictures on this BR there. Jimmy was sweating buckets too. Can't lie.
I think I just bet something by accident. I did.
What did you click?
I bet Madison Keys wins 6-2 by accident. That sucks.
Well, that's what everyone was saying, weren't they? 6-2? Am I wrong?
No, it was $100, Steve. But it was a Dodgers and Madison Keys win 6-2 to win 1,000.
You crazy fuck.
No, it was $100 to win 928.
Little parlay action, AJ.
Apparently, for 100.
Call you Parlay J. Jeez. You know what bookies think?
I didn't mean to do it, but
they get the fork and knife and they start fucking tearing up your bank account when you start doing those parlays.
I did accidentally bet a $3,000 bet, Steve. And how dare you for going to Cappers Direct? That's going to be a funny reference. Maxwell, I sent you an invite, bro.
Maxie.
So yeah, 6-2, and the Dodgers win, and 100 pays us a little under 1,000. Whatever. Wow. After the weekend I've had, it's 100.
Forget about it. That's it. Fugazi. Story up, bro.
Story up. How fucking dare you?
Story up.
How dare you telling me to story up?
Yeah, I was just in Toronto for a bit. I heard the story ups. That's a Toronto thing, I think.
Story the fuck up.
Hit the story up, bro.
Oh, I'm watching it now. Could we win 6-2? Is it meant to be? Watch this chick win 6-2 and the Dodgers lose. Then you'll see. Then you're gonna see me puke.
Like, yeah, I would get at least like the. All right,
Max, where you at? Where you at, bro? Where you at my whole life? Jesus.
Maxwell, motherfucking smart. Oh man, boys are talking about you too. Oh, if Max was down there, we would have even had. Man, we didn't get to a strip club. Disappointment. I know he's gonna rip us for that, but
I'll tell you right now, if I was down there, bro, we would have changed the game.
we would have fucking torn that shit down. Fire. Straight.
I'm a lunatic.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you, a Henny guy?
No, I don't really like to drink, but I will drink though.
Well, what are you gonna drink? Molson? They didn't have Molson down there.
Probably drink a shit ton of beer.
Come on. What about wine? You drink any nice
I'm not a wine guy. Like I could deal with like white wine, even though it gives me a fucking headache.
What about red?
Oh, never.
Oh, come on.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you bring up red wine?
Why, is that the devil wine?
I'd rather kill myself.
Kill myself. Holy, what happened? Did you fucking get dunked in a bucket of red wine when you were a kid?
Oh, red wine is so nasty, bro. I don't understand why people like it. I'm sorry. I don't get it.
Sweet, light, red wine.
I would have rather had the Manischewitz.
What's the Manischewitz?
Apparently, it's some kind of fucking drink that Max has every Friday.
Huh? Well, at this Italian restaurant, Jay, they only had fucking red. In Florida.
A bottle of red. A bottle of white. You don't know that song, bro? Billy Joel for life.
Oh, classic.
Respect.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? The bartender at the Diplo there, older fella from probably Cuba. He goes, "Oh, you guys Canadian, eh?" And we're like, yeah. He's like, you know Rush? We're like, Rush? Yeah, the Canadian band. He's like, oh yeah, I've seen them live in concert. They're my favorite band, Canadian band. We're like, what? Okay, like, how random's that? Fucking buddy from Cuba, his favorite band's Rush. Hey?
Is that like an odd thing?
Well, it's kind of, it's like, yeah, like who would have thought in Cuba, all the way down there, like they're listening to, do you know Rush, like the rock and roll group?
Do I know Rush?
Yeah, okay, you do, exactly.
Do you know hockey?
Good. So I guess maybe they were that big, but Ian and I, we just thought it was funny that his guy's favorite band was Rush. Like, wow, like, you've seen it all. But anyway.
Neil Peart, one of the greatest drummers of all time.
Yeah, that's right. That's a classic band right there. All right, that was what? Early 80s, I want to say.
Yeah, they were an 80s band, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little, probably even before that.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe late 70s. Oh, man, yeah, what a time. Have you heard of guava?
The fruit?
No, this was like a straight vodka drink from Costa Rica they brought.
Oh, no.
Guava, bro. It was it said it was like 30%, but you took a sip of it. It was in like a beer bottle, kind of clear beer bottle. It was straight vodka. Straight nail polish remover. It was funny because Sophia had 4 of them and she brought them down the last night. And if you were to drink one of those, you were going to the ER, no doubt. It was like moonshine, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Oh, buddy. Because we were taking sips like, oh, what is this? Take a sip. And then it would just hit you in the face. It tastes like fucking rubbing alcohol pretty much. But Yeah, it was couldn't drink all those, but yeah, great time still, guys.
What did you end up? How did you end up doing on the week down there? Plus or minus?
Well, you see, I made about, I said 68, right? Yeah, it was $68 on the horses. I probably was down about. See, I didn't bet the tennis plays. I'm probably down about $70 overall. I lost some money in the last night there on the LAFC. There's a couple other ones there. I just had a couple, it just wasn't going my way. A lot of other guys made some money, but yeah, I was in more party mode, right, Jay? So I wasn't at my 100% for capping.
Oh yeah, so you were just in party mode.
Yeah, with the horses though, when the horses were going on, like I was all game, I was all ears. Yeah, myself, Big Ragu, and Jimmy the Bag, mainly those two, were capping the races, and they really helped get that pick six, and everyone else just tailed it. So learned a lot from those two. They're really good guys. They know a lot, Ragu and Jimmy. So yeah, Ragu used to be a DJ.
I thought Big Boss was.
Well, he was, but back in the day, I guess Ragu was too. He put on a playlist, man. We were down by the beach there with everyone, and it was classic like hip hop beats and stuff. And DJ Big Boss was like rapping the whole time because he knew them all, and it was pretty funny. It was good. Yeah, it was a great time. Everyone there. Ski was there too. Ski Profit. I guess Jay Money was there before, but he wasn't there when I was there on Friday. There's some other people that we didn't see. Guys from the forum too, the SBR forum were there. So it was a good group. Probably more than 25 people now that I say that, Jay.
Oh yeah,
probably more. Yeah, plus all the other like Larry, Freddie was there, Sophia was there, Zeth was there. So a lot of girlfriends, a lot of wives were down there too.
this set's tied 2-2. That's not good, boys. She's got to win 4 games in a row. I can cash out now for a $4 profit. Should I do it?
Do it. Do it. Come on. Don't.
Oh, now I can't. Now it's unavailable.
Oh,
now.
you fucking cold nuts.
You little bitch.
Come on, Jay. Don't be soft. Come on. You should. I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling you, buddy. But yeah, let's see if we can end the night here with some money, guys, for you. I got 5-5, bottom of the 10th there, Pittsburgh, Philly.
Bit said he should have come so you guys could have dropped him off at the U.S. Open. That's funny.
Oh, look at that. 4-0 Yankees. Fucking A. Yankees.
God damn Yankees.
What did I say? I called it. It's not over yet, but that's looking good. That wasn't that fucking hater was in here. I had to pull it fucking a W, hopefully. Just need 2.
What's going on in that Dodgers game?
0-0.
Of course it is.
What do you got?
I don't got nothing. I just figured that of course it is.
Oh, it's early, but
if she wins this first set 6-2, I will have $220 on the Dodgers to win 1,100. That's not bad, bro.
No, fucking A. What's the set right now? 2-2 though?
I think she's about to go up 3-2.
You didn't cash it out, obviously, eh?
I can cash it out now and get my money back. Should I?
What do you think about it? Huh?
I have no thought.
I think you should ride it then and keep going. Ride the play out.
Cash it out, Keith. Sean said cash it out.
All right, guys, let's do the synonymous. I can't think right now. Sorry, it's been a long day. Whatever the majority is.
Now I can cash it out for a $5 profit. All right, we'll make a quick $5.
A quick Chick-fil-A.
I made a quick $5.
$5 special. $5 footlong.
That's all I got to do, huh? If I do that 20 more times, I'll make $100.
There you go. Or what you do?
Knowing Jay's luck, it'll hit and he'll be sick. God damn it, Viper. Maxwell Smart.
Yo, what up?
What up?
Yo, Max.
Wagwan.
Wow.
I went fucking hard at the troll tonight. The troll came back. In your honor, I went at it hard.
Bro, he's literally your competition. He fucking just he's like a UFC and college football capper. That's why he's like attracted to fucking being a cuck to you. He wants you to fuck his wife while you're fucking while he's sitting in the corner jerking off, probably staring at your asshole.
I didn't get all that from the conversation, but we'll go for it. We'll go with
it. Yeah. How long has he been doing it? Because I bet he hasn't been doing it for fucking 7 months.
Forget about it. Fuck him.
Dave said competition with 7 emojis. Don't make me smile.
Suckers Direct is a better name for sure. But yeah, just to let you guys know, champion.
Are you a champion?
Congrats.
Are you a fucking? Are you a champion?
Champion. Fucking awesome. Yeah, played awesome. Great game by Maxwell Smart. Great defensive game by the whole team. Everybody was making fucking plays. I fucking obviously batted lead off. Fucking 3 for 4. Couple RBIs. Couple runs scored. Made a really nice line drive catch. And I'm a champ. So, yo, nice. Blind Squirrels, summer champs, west of Bathurst. What you know about that, Cracker Jack? Yeah. Cuck Direct.
There it is.
Yeah, so I'm feeling fucking good. Feeling fucking real good. And no one's going to fucking knock me off my pedestal.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, so I'm feeling fucking good.
Well, you know what? I'm proud of you.
I am too.
Yeah, I appreciate it, boys.
I'm proud. What did you go? 3 for 4?
3 for 4.
3 for 4, 2 singles, 2 doubles, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs.
Well, how do you go 3 for 4 with 2 singles and 2 doubles?
I mean 1 double, excuse me. Okay. Sorry. I misspoke. I'm fucking high.
You sound like me.
All right. But yeah. And on my 4th at bat, I tried to go oppo, but I fucking just hit it to fucking second base.
I tried to go oppo.
Yeah. I was like, just hold back.
I saw Judge do it last night. He sent it over the right field there.
Yeah, I'm like a millionth of a % of what Aaron Judge is. Yeah. Oh man.
I wonder who he picked for Anthony Smith versus Gus. If I remember correctly, Jay hit Smith at we hit Smith by submission at 12-1, my man. That was our biggest one single bet casher ever.
I need some fucking chicken wings, boys.
In an MMA fight.
I need some chicken wings ASAP, Brocky.
What's on the menu tonight, Maxwell?
Chicken wings. I'm about to order them.
Chicken wings.
I already had the microwave bacon today. I had 2 mixed bagels with Montreal smoked turkey and the microwave bacon. I cooked in the microwave. I took some paper towel. I fucking folded the bacon into the paper towel in each slice, dried it all off, made it fucking perfect. Oh, it was delicious.
Dave said, I got some tenders on the way, baby.
Attaboy. Hopefully you get a better portion than you did from your last experience.
Yeah.
I saw that video. That picture, excuse me. See, I can't even talk right now.
They rip you off, man.
Yeah, that's why you got to go and you got to fucking.
They fuck you at the drive-thru. Every time they fuck you at the drive-thru.
Yeah, they don't live up to their expectation.
That's why you got to go and stare them in the face when you buy their food.
And you see, there better be fucking extra 2 in there. I don't want just 4. I want 6. But yeah, I got my glove signed there when I was at the Marlins game by Ramirez, Haley Ramirez, or you guys know?
Hanley Ramirez?
No, not Hanley. It's this other guy, number 47.
No, I don't know.
Well, he's a good lad there, guy. You know, it's an old school glove there. You got the auto.
Oh no, he's back.
Oh, he's back. I'm not even gonna fucking answer him. So.
Oh no.
He just wants to be part of us, and like it's really sad because he should have just fucking DM'd you instead of fucking being a fucking douche.
Max, you little Jew. Let me help him out. You little Jew, you.
I am very Jewish, so yeah. 13 different fucking groups of people have tried to eradicate my people from the earth. They've all failed, just like you and your fucking crackerjack fucking motherfuckers do also. Still here, still not queer, and definitely proud of that.
That's right.
So, suck an egg.
Max, you little Jew, you.
Yeah. My trigger finger would fucking still put a hole inside of your head. So, whenever you're ready to come up to Canada, there's a nice place in Northern Ontario that I can scatter your freaking body parts.
Yo, 4-3. Seattle put up 3 runs. That's why I didn't take the run line, guys. We're still looking good. 4-3. The total of the over is going to hit probably. Looking good.
Oh, Federer is dick stomping this guy now.
Just shitting. Top of the 11 still there. 5-5. Pittsburgh's got a guy on. 2 out. Yeah, Oakland was low hanging today, guys. This is what they do to shitty teams on the road. Oh, 1-0 LA. Top of the 3rd. Justin Turner. Homer.
I did bet San Diego Padres, Jay.
You tell Jim?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Ooh, Oakland's winning. Nice.
Only 16-3, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Happy with the homer.
I don't know if they got the game, though. You know, KC can score 13 in 3 innings, I still think, you know. I'm just kidding. All right. 16-3.
This show is for kids. Just why can't you just go away?
We would block you, but it's just like you keep on coming back with different freaking troll accounts. So you're obviously obsessed. You obviously have nothing better to do. And
there you go. Just take it over, Max.
just getting old really fast.
Yeah.
John, 10 dimes, John. 10 dimes. When you're ready to put your money where your fingers are, hit me up. 10 dimes.
Max, you want to hit one, bud?
No, I'm not smoking out here.
Okay.
Oakland up 16-3. Jesus Christ. Top of the 11th, Pittsburgh's got 2 on and 2 out. They were plus 280 in the bottom of the 9th. Philly couldn't do anything about it, though.
Yeah.
My goodness, Gonzaga has some fucking weak sauce fucking non-conference games.
John, how do you know I don't tail Gogi? You don't have access to my accounts. What are you talking about? I mean, at least spit some truth, bro.
Guy's reaching.
I mean,
It's like boring now. It's not even fun fucking like going back and forth. You fucking taking the fun out of that also. Fuck, man.
I don't mention my action ever. I put $8,000 bets on my Twitter account, you fucking moron.
We don't need to keep on fucking advertising it. There's this banner that you can put on at the bottom of the screen that shows the plays that he bets. So, like, what do you want?
What are you talking about?
You want to fucking, like, have access to his fucking accounts and so you can fucking follow exactly what he's doing? Come on. A betting account online or with a fucking local is like a fucking bank account. You're not fucking let anybody watch that, look at it, or fucking know more than they fucking need to. So what are you trying to fucking do? Like, are you fucking secretly fucking like running some investigation? Like, what's wrong?
Let me see how much money I got in my accounts right now. I don't even know.
Oh, man.
I don't even. All right. All right, Johnny. All right. So let's start here. I'll give you that $7,000 right there. Right?
You know what's gonna happen once you show him that? He's gonna be like, you faked it.
I faked it. Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that $7,000 too. No, that's $8,000 right there. All right. So what's that? What do I got in the accounts right now? 15K. I'll bet that you can't shine my shoes. 1 month, 4 MMA events. I'll put it on the line for you, sweetheart. All right.
This guy is such a peach. I'd fucking like peel him and fucking use him up.
He's a bottom feeder.
Oh god damn.
But anyway, still 4-3, 1-0 LA.
Jay, do you have stretch marks? Probably. Yeah. I'm a chubby motherfucker. I would say most definitely yes.
Now he wants to know about what your body looks like underneath your clothing. Like, come on, man. Like, this is just getting fucking, just like catch a predator fucking alley. Like, do we have to call Chris Hansen in to fucking interview you? Yeah. What are you up to on the internet other than this? Because if you're into fucking little girls, which it's high probability you are, you need to fucking leave.
You need to get help first.
It's not right. Well, I don't even think you can get help for a deficiency like that. There's something wired in your brain that will never allow you to freaking recognize how fucking despicable you are.
Dodgers up 1-0 though. We'll take that.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys can go fuck yourselves.
What do you want from me, bro? All right.
Yo, Eric Lauer time, motherfucker.
I bet one fucking game today. It's the
You bet the wrong
Dodgers.
game against me.
Get off these nuts
I ain't trying to get on nobody's nuts.
and just let me win this bet. All right. So back up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fucking have a sip of some apple juice.
Yeah, you enjoy that apple juice. How many fruit to goes and chocolate milk bars did we pick up at the store today?
None. I'm picking up the fucking wings. I'll fucking probably pick those up also, but that means like leaving the show for a bit. Well, I'm leaving.
You are just not yourself the last few days.
Well, I got fucking a lot of shit going on. I'm not trying to fucking air that shit on the show.
Oh, Maxwell.
This isn't Dr. Phil, motherfucker.
You could tell me in the DM.
Forget that shit. I ain't trying to fucking talk about it at all. But I am enjoying fucking that little motherfucker from Long Island.
Who, the bagel boss guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
people are saying that it's getting old, but it's still not getting old for me. And like this Rex Chapman guy of this like video with the dog farting and pissing off the cat, it's fucking hilarious. Dogs farting and the cat farting.
Yo, anybody that can bet Lenny Dystra against the Bagel Boy guy, it's a must.
Yeah, at minus 700, of course.
Is that what he is right now? He was like minus 400 the other day.
I thought it was like fucking minus 700 last time I saw him bet online.
Oh my god.
That poor Bagel Boy.
Yeah, he's
definitely... Did you see him kick that old drunk guy?
Yeah, but that old drunk guy gave him a fucking defas.
And then he missed his kick. It almost fell. Oh god.
What do you guys think of the Giants D-backs in-game total 5.5? Both teams have runs, so we only need 4 more to cash.
I really don't know.
Well, you figure they got what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 24 outs at least, right? And where are they in the 5th?
Bottom.
So you got 27 outs to get 4 runs. That's doable.
Yeah, they've only had 2 through fucking, It's tough when you're playing over there, San Francisco, depending on the wind situation too.
Yeah, I don't like this kid's fucking hair. He needs a fucking barber. I got a great one. Her name's Jay-Z Artistry Nation.
Who's hair?
Derek May, or whatever the fuck this May kid's name is.
Are you anti bad haircuts?
Yeah, I am, especially when it's fucking Carrot Top. And it's like fucking you can grow weed in that shit.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah, he's like probably fucking had that hair for like 10 years. I would fucking snip it off. Like that's the kind of guy that I would just like cut his hair off. Like run at him with a bunch of clippers with like battery fucking powered clippers and just like zip him.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's been done to other people before. It's another camp fucking prank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Noli likes live under in the Mets game. 13.5. 7 runs they need to beat them, and they're in the 3rd.
The Mets game.
Mets game? What the fuck are you talking
I'm sorry. I meant the Yankees game.
Oh, the Yankees game. Fucking yeah.
What's it at? Sorry.
Ah, bastard. Fucking Lauer, you idiot. Why are you giving up doubles, you cuck?
Noli, what do you think of the over 5.5?
He's not gonna bet an over.
Oh yeah, true. Well, if he doesn't like the under, then
very rarely
I'll bet the over for him.
All right, fuck. I'm gonna go get my fucking food.
Are you gonna return?
Yeah, obviously. I'm gonna fucking eat chicken wings on this shit.
How far do you gotta go?
Like 5 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, why? You try to fucking ditch out also?
No, because you're in Toronto. It's a fucking maze that fuck. I didn't think you'd make it back in time.
Nah. I ordered from St. Louis because it's fucking conveniently close.
Okay.
And it's across from the metro, so I can get some fruit to go.
Oh, you got it all planned out.
Yeah, I got a fucking chocolate bar. I got a fucking M&M peanut. But after having the fucking Rice Krispie one last night for the first time, I'm like, Rice Krispie's so much better. It tastes like a Crunch bar with an M&M in it. And
Are you pro Rice Krispie right now?
I am in a chocolate bar. And also the texture of it. I like that. I'm a texture.
Tell Gogi what Manischewitz is.
Okay, we're not going back onto that, but
What? Come on.
It's fucking so fucking like menial. It'd be a waste to fucking go back and talk about it.
I told him I was gonna have some on Friday,
Yo.
and he wanted to know what it was.
Fuck my god.
Some bitch?
It's fucking wine, bro. It's fucking wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like a fucking lemon tree tonight. You're so sour.
I'm not sour. I just won a championship, motherfucker. I'm feeling fucking
you
good.
Act like
I was fucking yelling in the fucking car.
you sound like you lost your voice.
I'm just 420, bro. I'm 420 to hit 3 bowls in succession.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to fucking
story up, bro.
Yo, don't you tell me about story up bowls in a row.
Fucking story up, Max. Okay.
Yo, you guys can't abuse the word. The word has to be used.
Fuck your championship.
Yo,
okay.
fuck you, motherfucker. Don't
Story
you dare
up.
talk about my championship. All right. Played on some fucking good teams. And
Is that the first? Is that the first one this year?
the game that I didn't play yesterday, which was a championship game, we won that. So that's like a default win in my eyes because like I played, but I didn't play the championship game. And then my Saturday team, we won by default because the other team couldn't get a fucking team together. I'm like, how fucking weak sauce is that shit? And like we beat them fucking 24-8 in our first game. So I was like, yo, I want another piece of their bitch asses. They obviously had a bunch of ringers because they got to the championship game. But cucks, what can you do? So this one felt good because I was actually playing in it.
How many more do you have? Are you able to win?
None. Tomorrow's not a championship game. Wednesday's a third place game. Thursday's a last place game.
Last place, huh?
Well, I'm subbing on that game, so it's
what
just,
now? When does the next fucking softball league that I have to deal with start?
It's just fall season, so that's just the month of September.
So you don't even get a break. You're going right in, huh?
Yeah, I'll get like a 5-day break.
Wow.
Yeah, my last game's on Thursday. Then I don't have a game Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I don't have a game till the Tuesday on the 3rd. Then it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday for a month. And then I'm done, except for fucking dome ball tournaments. Okay, fuck. I've been sitting here fucking talking. I gotta go get my food now.
All right, I'll go get some fucking tenders, bro.
Not tenders, wings.
Wings, whatever.
No, there's a big difference.
All right. The bastard son is out tonight.
Who?
Jim Edmonds. All right, 4-3, 1-0 LA. Yeah, I know you're looking at that 5.5 in San Francisco, but I don't know, man. They don't seem to be hitting the ball. They're probably not going to pull these guys anytime soon. You know, that's just my take on it. But
So you took the Yankees, right?
I got the Yankees team total over. I'm just talking about the Arizona San Francisco. I thought you were looking at the over there.
Yeah, somebody was asking about it.
Okay, yeah, I'd look at maybe even. Oh, whoa. I don't know what's going on here. The SBR is a little slow with the updates, so check bet 365. What a day it's been.
What a day. How many hours was your flight, my friend?
Oh, not much, man. It's only about 3-hour flight. Pretty good. Right up at the front. No issues. No babies crying. Yeah. Except they charged for fucking water. That was pretty stupid. I was like, can I get some water? She's like, yeah, it's a purchase. Or it's a charge. I'm like, oh, fuck that. You believe that, Jay?
Do I believe that? I could most definitely believe that, yes.
That's some bullshit. It's some fucking bullshit. But yeah, so we got 1-1 Arizona, totals 5.5, 145 to the under.
These fucking Dodgers come on, we need a shot right now. Let's go. Dustin May. Well, you're the pitcher, so that's not going to work out.
Oh, fuck, Jay. All right, well.
They got to break my balls in a 1-0 game. Like, really?
Why? What do you got?
That's what we got to do. I'm on the Dodgers money line, but it's only one. It's only 1-0. They're killing me right now.
Well, he just got a single. Bases loaded. How about that?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, buddy.
Who's up? Top of the order.
AJ Pollock.
Look, come on, AJ.
Come on, AJ, one time. Lauer's 4.24, 4 hits, 2 base on balls, 4 Ks. Not the greatest. 3 1/3. Or no, 3 2. Pods haven't even had a hit.
Come on, Dodgers. We got to crack this game right open right here.
Come on, Yankees. That'd be 5-3 Yanks.
Oh, Seattle's coming back, huh?
No, it was just 4-3. And then Aaron Judge just came back with a single in the fourth. Now it's 5-3. But yeah, they came back a bit, yeah.
Bases clearing double would be nice. Amen.
Amen to that, yeah. Nice little play, hopefully, to hit there, guys. If you jumped on that Yankees team total over 5.5, -110. Gave that out just before the show. Just need one more. I think we got the last week of Saratoga coming up.
Yeah, NASCAR's going to Darlington this week.
Is that in your neck of the woods?
I think it's in the south.
Oh, is it? Darlington, though. Okay.
Yeah, let's see where that is.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't caught up on my NASCAR like I usually do. I want to say Virginia. Virginia?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Federer minus 11.5 is wow. That's awesome, bit.
That'd be bit. Congrats, buddy.
Madison Keys takes the first set.
What was it?
I don't even know, but she won it though. 6-4, maybe 6-3.
Okay, so you wouldn't have hit it.
No, I cashed out though, and I made $5.
Yeah. 18.
She won 7-5. Wow.
Oh wow. 18-3, guys. Oakland. You been doing any WNBA, Jay?
There was none today.
What about over the weekend? I know Connecticut played Vegas.
There were 6 games yesterday, and I didn't bet any of them, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I didn't really like it all.
I know actually Ski Profit, he was out there, gave it 2 totals in WNBA on Saturday, I want to say, Friday.
I know one of them hit. How'd the other one?
He cashed both. The New York one, and so it was over, and so did Connecticut and Vegas went over.
There you go.
Yeah, he knows his shit, man.
The one and only Skis Easy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. There's a whole bunch of us there. It was a good time. Pretty much took over that whole not the whole hotel, but every time you're in the lobby or in the bar, you'd see one of the low baggers or one of the people you know. So it was pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
You know, it kind of felt like you're at home there with everyone.
It really is, like Jimmy said, it's like a family. He was getting all choked up, man.
I know. I want to go back and watch, man. And
I felt it in my heart how much he fucking.
That's what Pagano said too.
Cares about everybody.
I know, man.
I love Jimmy, man.
No, he's dude. Yeah, like I said, I stayed in his room there on Friday night. He let me just to help me out there. He just like, sure, man, just to help out. If you need that, let me know. Like, he's just a super. He's got your back. You know, you treat him well, he'll treat you even better. Like, he's really good.
He's a class act all the way around.
He's a Canadian guy too, even better. He loves his hockey, so. But yeah, it was a great time. Fucking, we were out till good, probably 5 a.m.
You know what I'm looking forward to this weekend?
MMA?
Aside from the UFC and NASCAR,
what's that?
I'm looking forward to betting all of Dave's soccer plays this weekend.
Yeah,
that's gonna get me out of my fucking hole.
Oh, I can't wait for that too. I love that we got Dave here right from overseas there. Like, that's so cool, man.
Bro, do you know what time the Fight Cast starts for the UFC on Saturday?
I think I heard you say 3
a.m.
That's holy shit.
Like, the prelims start at 3 a.m. The main card starts at 6 a.m.
Are we talking in Japan or something?
Oh yeah, college football too, RK.
Where's it?
Yeah, I think it's in Japan, yeah. Or China.
Yeah.
One of those. Singapore, maybe?
Okay, Singapore, yeah. I think that's China. Or Philippines.
So I think we're not going to do a show on Friday night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
We'll just start it up at 3 a.m. on Saturday. It'll be over by 9 a.m.
Wow.
I'll sleep like 2 hours, and then I'll be up for Saturday college football. Bing, bang, boom.
And the soccer too, right? Or
yeah,
soccer too. But 2-1 Arizona. Got a run on the board. You're looking at plus 205 on San Francisco coming back down 1. Yeah, Yankees are up 5-3, guys. It's looking good.
Madison Keys right now is -6.5, -195. Is that a play? to my boys in the chat.
Yeah, where is she? Oh, here we go. Yeah, what do you guys think? Jesus, tennis. It's a great sport. Just don't know shit about it.
It was -6 pre-match. She's up 5 games right now with 3 games to play, right?
What is it? I see 0-3, 7-5, then 1-0.
She has to win 3 out of the next 5, and I cover that.
She just won another point. Yeah,
she's up 5. Oh, now she's -7.5. God damn it!
Yeah, she's up. Oh, Matt, the other girl just got a point. I feel like Bet365 is quicker than your book.
Probably is, dude.
I can maybe help you out then and let you know if you should, when the points are coming in.
Now she's -335 at -6.5. Means she about to be up 4-0.
Nothing. Just a fault from the other girl's second serve. This must be played over in the West Coast. Oh, 40. She got the point, Madison. Second break point.
Now she's up 6 games with the next 2 to play. Does she win 2 out of the next 3, boys? That's what it comes down to.
I think she's going to wipe the floor here. This girl seems to be choking. Misaki.
Now she's -7.5 games at +165.
Oh, the other girl just got a point. So that's going to change, I think. It's going to get better.
She going to win like 6-0?
Well, if she wins this next point, she'll win another set. But if Mascoy does, then it's going to 2. It'll be tied.
Oh. She has to win the next 2 games.
She's up 4-0 now in the second set. I get it now. Here we go. Yeah, she's wiping floor.
Bit says 6-1. That would be 5 and 2. I would lose that 7.5. If it's 6-1, do I take Doi at +130 to win 1 out of the next 2 games?
I think I would want to say unless she sweeps Madison. But I don't know much about this, but can't lie.
Oh, God, this is like the worst show ever, dude. To the 51 people that are watching this right now, I apologize. This is not how it normally is. Come back on Saturday for college football and the fight cast at like 3 a.m. on Saturday. This is like the worst fucking show ever. I've got nothing in me. I can't stand baseball.
Yeah, well, we can close it up here. Max is coming back. But, yeah, Madison's up 15-0 here, 1 point. I think she's going to sweep at 6-0.
6-0, huh?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Why not?
If she sweeps 6-0, she'll cover the 7.5.
Oh, yeah. It's 15 all now. 15 love, sorry. Not 15 love, 15 all. Fuck.
Bit says a donut. Bitch, she's not going to win one game, you think?
That's what
I'll take that 7.5 right now, bro.
I think so. But yeah, Bit knows his stuff there. We got a good chat to help us out when we're a little not on our sport. Yeah, man. I got my Japanese baseball play. I'll give it out here.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm just gonna get one in me here, and I'll give it out.
Yeah, then we're gonna call it a night. Max is gonna come back with chicken wings ready to be on this show, and I'm gonna be in my fucking bed.
Yeah.
So
I'll be quick.
give out that play.
All right. So the play we'll give here then, guys, is gonna be we'll give out here Yokohama flow. Go with Yokohama on the run line, plus 115. That's gonna be the play there. Giving it to you guys, full unit. Capper or on the Discord chat, you can find it and DM me there. I got a bunch more plays that I have. So yeah, Capper Investments there. You can find me too, Ego47 on Twitter, but Yokohama run line guys plus 115. I hate the pitcher they're going up against for Yakult. So
it's good to have you back, bro.
Hey man, I anytime I can get on with you, man, I'm gonna take advantage of it because you're a great guy and I like what you're doing here. So I appreciate it too, man.
What are you doing this weekend? You gonna be around?
This weekend? Yeah, if I don't, I'll probably go golfing Saturday or something if it's nice, but I'll be around late night or something or even Sunday I'll be around because I know you got the show early on. I'll catch you when you wake up there for college football.
All right. Oh, Padres scored. Of course they tied the game. This fucking sport. All right, we're out. We'll be back here probably tomorrow. I might take one day off this week. I'm not sure, but probably tomorrow. All right, this is KegCast 149. We're back after this.
Later, guys.